moves, but does get hit markers by Jez. Going up against, they're now all tied up. 1-1. Tetillo is going to get taken down by Jazz. You can now see Jazz pushing up towards the B flag. Rock that 35 round. See that we have Vague pushing up incredibly far, but this should be a free kill for Tetillo. Sure enough, it's the push from the backside. Finds Jazz.
Licença, Tocinha! Pofo! Botão no cofrinho do Limes! Pofo pra cima do Delzi! Double pofo do craque! Faz clique aí, meu chat! Você tá no YouTube, faz o clipe da jogada! Tomara tá!
Um som, morto.
Vou cravar esquerda, crava esquerda.
Tem um, só tem um. Vai ter mais um.
Aí tem que botar essa
Pode ver agora, calma.
Sobre zero, pernambucano. Nossa!
Yeah, we've got two players left to deal with. FN 420. Oh my god, Lucky, what the hell was that? Count them out. Can't do it. Lucky is Dark Wizard. You're the only hope here, Dark Wizard. Oh my god, we've got a 2v5 that is a reality. Lydia looking for the shots. Lydia's gonna round the corner. Lydia finds one. Lydia just needs to find Lucky. Doesn't happen. We're going to another round. The most at the moment. Finds another one. Just an absolute demon. Moving Twinkless in with the side of Nova. Dave, you're going to go in and
People see, there is one A now.
Marvel misses one, but doesn't miss twice.
out. Oh my. Chris, he's all one more. Where you at, homie? I know you're in a typical sniper on this area, but right now you're a sniper. It ain't even close. Lucky, get headshot. Cosmo, flip the smoke. Get it too, homie. We got a 1v1.
Oh my goodness, Iona! Bro, watch.
X7 was left alive. Now it's Iona looking to make this.
Yo, this girl's dirty! Aggressively push up to this degree. Lydia's able to find one. Artemisa coming through. What's that? Is that the Kilo? Whoa! Artemisa, the Damascus Kilo. Ooh, Chels. Finds one, is looking for two, but Artemisa. Yo, this girl kinda nuts with the Kilo, bro.
Yo, how are you?
I have been. Found herself on that Sparrow shot, but the Angels do maintain this P3. Oh, break stuff! Well, it was looking good for a minute there for the beginning of this round, but it is quickly gone in favor. I think you're right on the money. The arrow can push that up, finds two in the feed to start things off. Those double kills are worth a ton of points, let alone
Alrighty, good evening, everybody. We are back for day 2 of the 4v4 Call of Duty mobile tournament. It is going to be a very exciting night. I'm so very happy that you all are here to join us and check out all the action. I am, of course, Verdict. Join me tonight, my handsome compadre in crime is going to be Gilmania. Love the new backdrop, homie. When did you buy the new house? Total Giga Chad move, homie.
No, I know. I felt like I needed some change, so I had to move house recently. And look at that, you know, I like the plants. I feel like they added like a cool touch to it.
I appreciate you for loaning me your Ferrari and your Lamborghini last week too, and saving those kids that were trying to jump out of that burning hospital. I mean, you're just, I don't know, bro. They don't make they don't make them like you anymore. I just gotta say that. What I will say is we don't get to see too much of what we're about to see here. It's gonna be a special one. This tournament has been very fruitful so far and very eye-opening to see. A little bit of banter on Twitter goes a long way, and I gotta say, man, I think it's like a 70-30 split. 30% don't like it, 70's like, yeah, we like it. Then there's people who are not speaking their opinion. So I don't know. Gil, what are your thoughts so far?
I've been liking it a lot when it comes down to respawn. Specifically about S&D, I feel like it definitely hurted the teams a lot more, where it was completely unbalanced. But hardpoint control, I felt like it definitely added a bit of spice onto the things that we're used to seeing on these kind of matches. So I like it. I personally do like it.
Okay, I like it too. I think the pace of the game needs a little bit of a change up. I think, a little bit more emphasis on playing your life. I don't think we've gotten a good taste of 2 really decent teams playing Search and Destroy on a different map than Raid we saw on Tuesday. So I don't know if I have a very well-rounded opinion about the Search and Destroy. The hardpoints were amazing. They're immaculate. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more of a spawn delay, though. We'll talk about the the altercations or the changes that would need to improve the game for it to be a 4v4 fluent. But so far, it's so good. We'll take a look.
Whoop. You mean about us, or about what? Holding?
Look, I had muted my audio. I don't know how I did that. But we're taking a look at the match of the day. It's about to be very, very important to begin. It is going to be Celeste and Upper Echelon, and Devious and Truly, followed up by our 2 winners brackets matches, which are going to be Simplicity and Luminosity, and then Galaxia Gaming and Zygnus to close out. Out of these 4 matchups, obviously the first 2 are the most important. But Gil, which one are you looking forward to seeing?
Wait, between who you said? Like all of them, or?
Yeah.
Great question. All right. Well, I'd say that because I don't think I know what's gonna happen, I would be inclined to either this first matchup of Upper E and Celeste, or Devious versus Truly. I feel like those 2 should be the highlight of the night.
Okay. All right. I think I'm on board with you as well. I think that Devious and Truly matchup could prove to be a little better than we anticipate. Devious did not put on a good show in their first showing on Tuesday. They get redemption tonight, as well as Truly, which obviously leads them to where they're currently at now.
Devious lost by 1 point, Verdict. That hurts.
Yeah, but we talked about it. The kill difference, there was a massive difference.
It was massive. Yeah,
it wasn't even close. And I had to talk with Beetle. Yesterday I was like, bro, I don't care what anybody says. I'll do anything to get under the Rehan skin. It's just something about getting under Rehan's skin that just makes me happy. I know he comes in and he talks a big game. Yeah, I'm getting off topic. Nonetheless, we're going to get geared up for our first matchup. Best of 3. Looking pretty rock solid. For a change, we will see something other than Raid, Search, and Destroy. And I think that's a W. Standoff hardpoint to start us off. Firing range, Search and Destroy for game number 2. And if we do make it to that game 3, that oh so coveted control will be on Raid, the map we just can't seem to get away from, Gil.
Absolutely feels that way. Raid, we didn't get a single match without it last time, and we certainly don't get it for the first one. But in order for us to get there, we need to see Upper E and Celeste fight fiercely against each other. And, like I previously mentioned, I feel like that's a possibility. A hard point on standoff Verdict. That is going to be the first one. I do believe we saw it once last time on Tuesday, and I liked it. That was, if I'm not mistaken, the match where we got a 250, 249, right?
Yes.
So you think we can see something similar tonight, or that was like a one-time type of thing?
I don't know. I'm taking a look at the rosters. Certainly going to be some tension in the air. Jazzy was by far the MVP of Tuesday's stream. Let's see if she can make it an encore performance tonight. Their team's gonna need it. It's gonna be Jazzy, Laila, Kira, and Cammy. And at the top side of the screen, we've got Upper Echelon and Cryzo, Raph, Pepe, and Ari. So we're looking for some of those photo type finishes. Man, Tuesday was a banger. The first series of the night, definitely fruitful. But again, as we mentioned it was heavily outslayed, heavily outplayed. There was no reason for Devious to be in that game to begin with, other than the fact they just played the objective really well. Let's see if both of these teams can do it, as well as slay together. All right, I don't want to see anybody lopsided like we did on Tuesday.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be honestly nice. And I'm curious, I actually want to add something else, Verdict. I did say that we had a pretty unbalanced search and destroy, pretty left-sided to one way or another, but it was all on raid. Maybe just putting it out there, it could have something to do with the map. I do not know personally. I think you mentioned at some point that it was the defensive side that tend to do better, something along those lines. I don't quite remember, but you mentioned that it could have an impact, and well, this time we're not going there to map number 2, but before we get there, we set a hard point on standoff. Ladies and gentlemen, first match of the night. Remember also, I'm not too sure who touched into it, but well, the loser is going to be taken out of this tournament early on.
Oh, well, it looks like we're going to be taken out of this one early on. So let's go ahead and leave the lobby. No ping, no mames, a lot on the line here. Obviously, you're trying to fight for a top 3 spot. You don't have any kind of issues. Roll it into this first game of the night. Maybe there's a little bit of cold feet. Maybe there's a little bit of uncertainty. Maybe we've just forgot to change the loadout. Banned items appear often in some of these pro player loadouts for rank, but this ain't rank, homie. This is competitive. I feel like this is such a huge miss. I think we need a league play for COD Mobile, man. It's just simple as that. Chat, what do you think? Would you be excited to see a league event in Call of Duty Mobile like this? Something where, all the broken stuff, all the stuff that is not off cooldown, stuff that isn't regulated, makes it, into the mix. I'll let you voice your opinion, chat. If you're here for the 4v4 and you like the 4v4, let me know. We'll just keep it as simple as that.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you guys, by watching all this, is a great part of why we all do this. So, yeah, you voice your opinion out there, and who knows, maybe we'll have an impact in here. Attempt number 2, Verdict. Let's get into it.
Take 2. Not Hollywood, but this is about to be a movie for one of these teams. About to be an ending as well. Race 250 or have the most points before the time expires, and I'm going to go say time does not expire in COD Mobile. Never. Only just the hill time, but it just does not disappear there either. It's just recycled. Right now we're focusing on P1. I was on board with Laila. Does get taken down. The focus here all the way onto the courtyard area. We've got some shotguns, doofs on the loose. We got some players trying to make the breach through front and backside of Granny's. Laila's there for the contest. Is going to get shut down, and so far it's been Upper Echelon in the feed. And Upper Echelon all onto the score points.
All over the place, indeed. But now Jazzy, we talked a lot about her last time, and in here, gonna find 3, gotta find 4 kills with the Holger. She keeps on trying with it. Now has the possibility to even use the Hunter Killer drone. Gets another nasty headshot out of this, and finds a double. Turns around looking for a triple and almost takes it. Raph with a shotgun will finally take her down, but my goodness, Verdict, that amount of insane power that she brings into the mix.
Yeah, she is not pad boosted, chat. That is all fault.
Look at that, man.
All fault, man. She is making these guys look absolutely terrible. Right now, she's got 8 on board. Somebody sign her. She is a freak on the objective. There it goes on the outskirts, too. Looking to get the Pretty. Oh, there's one in the confrontation right in front of her face. She is not going to be able to find any with the kills, but she is more importantly going to be able to provide some information. Now, Ari's on the outskirts. Upper Echelon looking to break here on the P2 site. Factory is open for business. One up top. Cammy overextends at the top side. Peeks the head out for too long. Aries able to get the full break, but it is still 3 players on the backside of the rotation. Still inside of the objective. It's Jazzy. She can do it all, chat.
Pretty much the middle indeed. Now with the use of the with the claw. Oof, does not spot Pepe over there. Gets taken down. Pepe with the possibility. No, Cammy gonna manage to defend over there, but then Cryzo with a heavy push. They're gonna break through once again. 20 more seconds left. Kira trying to get inside with a kill is not gonna be too easy. Finds one kill to Raph, but immediately gets taken down. And that's right, Kira turns around and they all know to begin rotating towards blue. Let's see how much they can defend. Kira noticed that they were pushing in here, finds one, turns around, may have heard someone. No, Raph was there. Raph just being pretty annoying there with the R9, if I'm being honest with y'all, and well, making it pay as best as he can right now, taking it once again out in here, finds the kill onto Kami, pushes for Jazzy. Woo. This time Jazzy will take her revenge as they take the initial holdover on blue.
Yeah, that snake skin certainly bites. A little something vicious. You're in a corner. He peeks it. He is certainly going to get the kill right now. Jazzy trying to play for some range. Oh, I don't know if she was lagging there, but it looked like those bullets were kind of dragging. I'm not sure what the case was right there, but the break is still not going to come through. You got Aries who's going to pack TAC 5. It's a lot of investment for one hill. Can they get the break? Oh, another TAC 5 pop. This Cammy on the opposite side. They've got work on the outskirts, but they need to get back in the hill. Top is compromised. And here comes some more operators. It is the claw there from Raph. Looking to make it look good from both angles, the shotgun and the claw, but he's only good for the first. Layla's going to be able to shut him down. One player left on the objective, but it is going to be a saddle up for new. P4 bound. We are heading over to it. And with a little bit of an advantage here for Upper Echelon. So we're getting geared up for this P4 rotations. Let's go ahead and get geared up for some listeners. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how the hold sounds for this P4 site. We'll go ahead and listen in with the side of Celeste.
Broken side. There's one boxes.
Top market.
They smoked it.
I stand back there.
Red car. Top market. Gas,
Watch your boxes. Boxes.
Where are you spawning?
We're spawning boxes. What's your gas?
What's your gas? They're going secret and back. Back that. There's two boxes. Three. Armor clear.
Boxes.
Boxes, they have a trophy. Boxes is low. Boxes is low. What's broken?
Boxes still. Two. One more.
Oh, boxes. There's one box. Two boxes. One box is dead.
Bro, he's by the red. What's your grannies?
Broken dead. Granny is dead.
All right, locked down there on the P4 side for as long as they can get it. Did manage to cut the deficit by 10 now. Rolling into the P1 reset. Upper Echelon with a little bit of an advantage. Can they hold it, though? That's the question. Raph, from the bottom rope, going to be able to find one down low. Kira's on the outskirts, clearing out the objectives. The comms were locked and loaded, too. These girls, they came to play today, Gil.
Yeah, absolutely. And although I don't think they've had the advantage just yet, they are always being just one short step away from doing so, getting their own advantage in here. I'm looking at Laila trying to push through broken. No, Pepe alongside with Ares are going to be there to prevent that from happening. Inside of the hill, Pepe will remain using his own CBR. 15 kills for the majority of players over here for the side of Pepe's team. He's going to find an assistance, going to find a kill onto Laila, and the control continues to be inside at 20 more seconds left. Pepe with a 100-killer drone going to be dropped over on Dale. He gets a hit marker over there, so pushes out for a kill, but that was a whole different play over there. Laila takes the opportunity. How did Laila get that kill?
I don't know. I was watching Raph's perspective. My guy was beaming. 3 to the feed, gets the flick there. Just impeccable movement, timing, everything perfect. Right now, it's all about the P2 rotation. 40-point advantage. They came ready to play here in the P1. The early setup's going to pay off. Let's see if the TAC 5 does too. Jazzy coming through, trying to wreck the house, but is going to get shut down. Raph causing a lot of chaos and havoc. And this might be where we see this game get extended a little too far for reach. As Raph's going to continue to plow on through the gas station side, finally gets shut down. 3 in the feed, only one left standing here on the objective. They haven't even been able to put their foot on the objective. A lot of operators being burned here. Cryzo from the outskirts, inside of the secret site. Going to be able to get the break there as Cammy's now the last hope. Gets shut down, and now it's a question of thoughts. Do you set up for new, or do you try to continue to break this old objective? Laila is actually going to spawn right there on the gas station area. With 15 seconds left to go, they're going to be able to get these points for free. Was we are getting geared up for a P3 rotation. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Upper Echelon, they have the upper advantage. Let's see how those comms sound now as we do our second listen in.
Yo, top blue got me. One's alley. Focus the guy alley. The guy is top blue balcony. I'll try to kill him. Inside top blue. One's back blue. Watch my back blue. One bottom blue. Bottom blue downstairs. One's top grannies. One bottom blue. One top grannies.
Bottom blue corner. Watch your corner.
Push out. Pepe, that's all you. He's to your hard left. Good. That's 3 dead. Watch your alley. Watch your alley.
Van, guys, van.
Alley dead. I got him on trap. We spawned an alley. They're gonna be bottom blue.
Got him.
Bottom blue one top. Bottom blue one. On the stairs.
Came upstairs.
Dead.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys shot for mid.
Mid box. Dead.
Back out.
One's deli window. Deli hop up. Watch top blue now.
Got him. One more. Nice.
I got you. Blue.
Ali got me. If you spawn gas, listen. If you spawn gas, he's red dumpster. Their tank dead.
No, looking. Oh, he's just playing back alley. He's dead.
Alley? Alright.
Nah, I think she might just be in gas or something. I don't know what the fuck she doing.
I didn't know what.
Yo, box corner, dude. Box is
Where?
Oh, the pain and suffering of getting wall banged by one of those holders. Jazzy has certainly let him have it there, but Kira's also showed up to the rally this time now as they pop the Annihilator. Good for 2 there on the break. 3 players on the objective. A full respawn right on the flip side of the map, and Kira's got this side of the map locked down. Raph is the only player here looking to get some movement, looking to get a little bit of a breach, but everybody is falling, and this lead now is starting to get a little bit more manageable for the girls over at Celeste.
It took them really long, but finally find their own round once again. The use of a lot of utility, but there's also the Sparrow being used by Pepe, just spraying through the smoke. Not gonna land onto anybody. Tries to push in, not gonna be possible. Gets taken down. The next one is there. Areas knocked down as well. The possibility for Cryzo to get inside, gets a kill through the wall. Tries to push for more, but there's only 10 more seconds left, and I'm not too sure that's gonna be worth it for the side of Jesus Christ, I randomly forgot the name. Upper E. They get the opportunity to try to, well, I think it's low in a way, but also they gotta be careful. They're still winning by about 30 or 40 seconds. But they are back there on the side of Celeste, pushing really effectively. 29 kills for Kira right now with the kill bug. It's spotted by Raph. Ooh, Raph's using once again the claw. We've seen him shred with it in the past, and this could be the timing that he needs for making it happen again. Finds a couple more kills, gets taken down by Jazzy. Jazzy try to push through. She's gonna use her own claw in here, doing a little bit of damage. Will not be enough. Pushes inside, clears the point. 30 seconds left, and the fight for the control of point 1. Reset verdict is still up for grabbers.
Yeah, it is. 23 seconds only needed here. You've got to lock and load. You got to get a contestant, at least to extend this one. Kira trying to get the break. Aries down on the belly. He's going to get shut down. The rotation over the do. Certainly getting locked down by 2 players, but 1 are on a mission. And Cryzo, who is trying to fend off for anybody coming through. He's going to play the cutoff man. 3 players stacking the hill now as the break. Looking like it might be a little bit more difficult than requested. Look at the gas station presence. Look at the 2 on the hill. UE are locking it down. Raph with a little bit of an extension. Might have overstepped his boundary. Through the smoke is going to get shut down. Cammy able to find 1. Jazzy gets shut down as well. Right back to square one we go. Kira trying to get the break. It looks like it might be good for the go. Aries down low for the contest. Nobody here for the blue side of the map. But the secret site's locked down. Aries now just waits to wait for the covering. Oh my god, did he just touch elbows? Pepe does get shut down, but he is going to also get traded out as well. This one is all out chaos skill. The girls over at Celeste keeping the dream alive for now.
When bringing it around once again with the R9 for Raph. Now gonna get taken down. Pepe now pushing in. There's the window push for Pepe, taken down by Kabi. The next one once again is gonna be Aries trying to go through back alley. Not gonna be possible, ladies and gentlemen. 15 more seconds left, and that is going to be really juicy for the side of Celeste, but it's not going to be enough, and that's something that the side of UE know. That's exactly why they're rotating. That's exactly what Celeste is gonna try to prevent that. So Laila gonna be the first one to get into the blue house. Finds a lot of damage onto Cryzo. Does not find the kill though. Continues pushing, finds the kill, gets taken down. The opportunity opens up for Kira with the Annihilator. Let's see what she can do. She does not get the claw, the call that they were over on Hay. The push through the window is gonna be
Cammy
finds the kill, gets taken down not gonna be enough, Verdict. The clean is gonna be there, but once again we see Pepe with his power finding a kill onto Jazzy, and that might have been the last nail on that coffin. Pepe,
oh, they gotta go.
Use of the Sparrow cleans the kill at the very end. Without that Sparrow, we would have seen a completely different story, Verdict.
Completely different story. Nonetheless, this game is over. 250. To so very close to making the comeback happen. Celeste falling game number 1 by a margin of 9. 35 kills on board for Pepe, 36 for Aries, the sub, coming through with the most of sub. Minute and 33 on the hill to go along with it. Pepe, minute 49, 35, and 30. And Laila, again, continuing to keep this matchup hot and interesting. 103 on the hill, 35 and 37, just not enough to get this one to go the distance for themselves. The other break just not happening. 34 and 33 for Jazzy. She stole our hearts on Tuesday. They got to pep their step up here for this next Search or Destroy, because I'm going to be honest with you. That one was theirs for the taking. It was just not meant to happen there in the Big Blue.
Unfortunately, although Cammy was definitely helping a lot with the OBJ, she was not finding her own ground to defend herself. Multiple situations. She was the last player alive. It turns out to be a 1v1 against one of the opponents, and could not capitalize on those situations. And who knows, something could have been different. This is already a story of the past. 1-0 lead in favor of UE Upper Echelon with the lead. And what I'm intrigued the most right now, Verdict, is, like I mentioned, we're finally getting a new map for Search and Destroy. What do you say about specifically us seeing complete left-sided for anyone? Or we finally see some fight back from one of the two?
I don't know.
We got a new map.
Yeah, one of these teams, both of these teams have to just, they can't afford to run crazy as all get out as we normally see in a 5v5 Search and Destroy.
True.
I mean, we see 1 or 2 players play bandit style roles, those entry fraggers, and in traditional 5v5. I think here it's got to be coordinated, but it's also got to be a lot of communication. Those comms have got to be on point. Can't have any kind of missteps. Here on a map like Firing Range, anything can happen. Those wall bangs, we're definitely going to see at least 1 sniper per team, and we're probably going to see Jazzy still with that Holger, which could be a game changer for this Celeste team. I think that was what they were missing in their first Search and Destroy appearance. They didn't have any kind of wall bang presence. Right now, they've got an opportunity to let Jazzy and Laila just let it loose with the Holger in their hands. On a map like Firing Range, certainly can make a huge impact.
Right, well, there you go. Maybe we do see something of that fashion. Look at Pepe over there in chat saying that Jazzy is cracked. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you heard him in VC. VC was like, damn, I got wallbang from mid. I was like, bro, I felt that, dude. I literally saw it happen. I was like, oh, that one's not going to go over too well.
Yeah, honestly, it was just wild. It was just wild. GG's though. GG's. That last play at the end, Pepe, was definitely pretty clutch. And a lot of clutch situations you get there, because with only the 4 players, you gotta adjust a lot. Right now, I do believe that we are, we are ready to begin. So let's get straight into business. Let me know also in chat, what do you guys think about potentially seeing something different to just the 7-1? I believe that we got like what, 3 7-1s on Search and Destroy last time. So as long as we get to like a 7-3, 7-4, I'd be happy. But if we go to overtime, I would not complain about it. Straight into round 1. Ladies and gentlemen, UE with the advantage. So I want to start with their side. I want to see what Pepe is going to be doing. The clutch player of last game. Let's see what he has to say. He's going to be hiding over on barrels, putting a lot of focus on a defensive strategy over on Alpha. But it seems like Pepe going to change his mind. Going to check what's going on over on Bravo. So far, nothing going to happen, Verdict. It seems like you mentioned, they just cannot run like headless chickens in here, right? They need something to hold on to.
Yeah, and there it goes. First mistake made. Jazzy overpeaks this jungle site. Does not anticipate Pepe being on the opposite side. And we'll see how much Pepe can get away with. There goes 2. Now the nade shot, Cammy trying to get redemption for the team. I don't know if that's going to necessarily hit, but Cammy does not need to peek this angle. There are 2 players still left standing there, and 2 holding off on the A site. So these girls about to get pinched here. Kier trying to thread the needle, finds the shot there on Cryzo. And this might be the opener towards the A site, but little do they know, Pepe and team are already on the back end. And I do not think Pepe or Kira got the hit. That player was already on the backside of the restaurant, or the shower, sorry. And surely enough, round ends just like that. Some great back alley presence that didn't necessarily need to be felt off the rip. And a great bit of awareness there for Pepe to find 3 there and close this round out.
Right, so 1 kill for Kira was definitely just not enough. So this time around, Jazzy gonna start with a kill, and Laila's gonna follow through by eliminating Pepe as well. Ares gets the call that there's someone over on wood, and it's actually Cryzo that want to take that kill into Jazzy. So 3 versus 2, 2 for 1 trades, ladies and gentlemen. Carrying the bomb is gonna be Cammy. So let's see. Seemingly they're gonna be pushing towards jungle. And they got a great defense verdict here with Laila holding the lower side of metal, especially waiting, and I think that's actually insanely good for the side of Celeste. All they gotta do is play as a team, make sure that the calls are on point. Layla actually decides to push forward, and that could be the doom of her. Oh, they did not know she was there. Oh, all right.
Yikes.
That could have ended with a double kill. Not going to be the case, but Kira at a distance going to land that sniper shot onto Cryzo, so Ares is in a 1v2 verdict with only 20 seconds on the board.
They got to lock and load. Can't wait any more longer. Kira, the last known location on the backside of the firing range. Here comes the hit. 1v2 for the clutch. Gonna get shots on Kira. Not gonna be able to get her down, and it is the heady that is played to a T. Great answer back here for the attack. I gotta commend Laila as much of, maybe pushing out a little bit, without checking the surroundings. That was such a great play. She cleared B out. She got the go-ahead for the comms for the girls to get the plan on B. And then she did such a great job of just holding up those players before, ultimately dropping. But Kira was able to snag one off of, so the assist certainly coming through. Payoff round now. Cryzo trying to get redemption. Oh my god, almost catches one to the face. How is that a hit marker? I guess, I don't know, maybe she shot her feet? Pepe opens up with first blood, though. It's Cammy all the way on the back alley, and here comes Layla looking for redemption herself. The heady not going to favor either. They are going to back down. Raph's one shot as well. Nade shot cooked. Layla able to stay alive. The reach out, not there. Layla, even as out, finds the equalizer. Now it's a 3v3 with a minute on the clock. Gil, no motion towards either side. Layla's got plenty of room here on B, but they don't quite know it just yet. Let's see if Layla can provide the excellent comms here to get this team over before Raph can spoil it by any chance. Look at this. He's got a perfect positioning.
Cryzo with a headshot takes down Jazzy, and with that, the bomb carried as well. So 50 seconds on the clock, and now not only do they have to worry about the opponents, they have to worry about trying to go back to get control over the bomb, but it's going to be really, really difficult. You said that Laila here, once again on enemies' backs. Gonna find one, gonna find two! Layla gonna be pushing towards trailer, may find 3. No, Cryzo gonna defend himself. Kira pushes forward with a pistol, and oh my god, the jump shot! To clutch that kill. I don't know. I think that Cryzo may have ran out of bullets over there, because I definitely feel like he stopped shooting there.
Oh, I think he did too. That was a great push. I think the jump shots pan out perfectly. We got ourselves a scrappy one off the rip. These have been like nail-biting rounds back to back. Cammy and Raph gonna trade. Ares drop, Jazzy's down. 1 for 1 real quick, and the presence there on B is multiplied. There's 2 players there. Look at Pepe. He's just snaking it. Let's see how far he can go before he gets out. Is Cammy going to be able to find them? But is not going to be able to get the shots to land now. The call-outs are going to come through. Layla's there for artillery support. Layla able to find one. Picks up the sniper of Jazzy as well. Here comes Pepe. Oh! Most gets lasered. But is he going to be able to live to tell the tale? So 2 players left standing here for UE. Bounce back a seed, and you've been butchered for the past 2 rounds. Giving up the A site for free. This is going to leave a very, very difficult 2v3 position here for the boys over UE. Let's see what they can do. 40 seconds on the clock. That bomb will blow up if they do not get there in time, but they got to find 3 bodies before they do so, Gil.
Right now, they have not done a lot of noise, so they can still push forward. They want to go through the window, look at Pepe, trying to check if he can get a kill. No, he only gets information. He knows that they're inside, tries to push in, tries to go for that kill. Kira gonna say no to that pretty effectively. Cryzo on his own. 1v3, less than 20 seconds left. Not a whole lot for him to be doing. He's trying to just confuse, maybe find a kill or two, whatever he was trying to do is not going to happen. Celeste trying to make a statement. I feel like they've been doing really good team effort at making sure that whenever they do rotate, they take as much value as they can. And although both Cammy and Jazzy have not had the greatest time so far, we're gonna be getting there. Another kill for Jazzy by eliminating Raph. They're still playing as a team. She's gonna see a leg, but that's not gonna be a wallbang. What's going on over here?
Yo, this is a bug. Yeah, that's definitely a bug.
Okay.
Look, see how... Oh, there we go. Just had to scratch that itch, you know. It was certainly... Hey, I see that player. I need to take them down. And a little bit of pressure now. As UE have grown very quiet. These past 3 rounds, they have been manhandled. That last one. The other 2 before that were certainly closer. Pepe and Aries, the last 2 alive. Both are combined here onto the A site. Nade's going to be chopped up and chucked. They're waiting for the trailer hit. It ain't coming. Bombs made its way over to the B site. It's going to be an even more difficult ask. 2v4 retake with 40 seconds on the clock. See what they can do now. Pepe trying to get the breach, trying to cover all odds and ends. You got to make sure that all of this is covered before you get that entry. And right as you do get the entry, Jazzy's there to shut you down. The 3rd, make it the 4th, actually. And it is all on Aries.
The bomb verdict.
Yeah, this one's not happening.
I mean, as much as Aries is trying to go for the miracle play, Jazzy, let me tell you a story about Jazzy finding an ace out of nowhere, out of thin air. She was struggling like crazy, and then all of a sudden, getting an ace, getting a round. That's a 4-1 lead. We're moving on to the last round of the first half. Right now, there's a huge lead in favor of Celeste that I am sure that the side of Upper Echelon will try to prevent from being increased in here, because if they do allow that to be the case, it's not going to be looking that pretty for them no more in here round number 6. Like I mentioned, this time Jazzy will not be the one carrier. It's actually going to be giving that title to Cammy. Cammy pushing through the side of jungle. Pepe, the only one defending there with the help of Laila. They're going to clear that side so they can push forward, but at the expense of losing Kira. Kira gets spotted by Cryzo. 1-for-1 trades. They do not feel safe just yet. That's exactly what they're not pushing forward. Jazzy taking a huge hit, a huge chunk of damage with managing to survive. They got to keep an eye open from the push by Raph. Raph is there, finding kill number 2 for himself. That is going to get a player lead in favor of UE.
Yeah, it is. Bombs made its way over to the B site. You only got 2 players left to defend. And one is in enemy territory. Laila needs to go absolutely bonkers right now. Cryzo's around the outskirts. He makes one wrong move. He is done for. Laila, not the COD timing. It's going to be able to seal the deal with 1, but is shut down. And just like that, UE are back on board. 4 brutal rounds in a row. The drought is over. Before we flip sides, going to be a little bit better of a ball game. 4-2 lead. Still in the hands of the girls over at Celeste. We'll see if they can do it on the attack, though, because those first 6 rounds were not very kind, Gil.
Yeah, not kind whatsoever, but like you mentioned, finally finding a bounce back round for themselves, so 4-2 lead still in favor of Celeste. Let's see what the deal is going to be. Raph will be the designated bomb carrier in here and immediately begins to push towards Echelon. Keep an eye open for Cryzo with no fear, just fight, straight push. Finds the first kill onto Kira and pushes for more. Kinda gonna find a kill for herself. They're trying to defend over on Echelon, but they gotta be careful. There's a lot of players pushing in. There's Cryzo with 1, Cryzo with 2. Cryzo already getting a triple kill for a grand total of kills this round. Jazzy all of a sudden is completely under her own verdict.
Yeah, it is. 40 seconds on the clock here. Gotta get the clutch. First heady, not there. Pepe says, I brought one to the party as well. And the gap now being bridged. 3-4, lead still in the hands of Celeste, but it is not as cozy as it was 2 rounds ago. Great bounce back. Great efforts here for UE. They have found success 2 rounds in a row, something they have not been able to do so far in the search and destroy. Let's see if they can continue the pressure. A-side hit yet again. Cryzo eating a lot of bullets, but he is going to be able to slide in successfully into the trailer site. Sorry. 2 players on the outskirts is Kira and Laila. They are going to be forced to bounce back. No, it's not Laila. That's Kira and Cammy. Jazzy, look at the deep flank there. Doesn't quite know it. Pepe's right on the inside of this wood area. She makes one wrong move. She might be adios. Look at the wrap there from Pepe. He is going to be able to get the free one onto Jazzy. And 1-for-1 trades. It leads us. Laila, though, able to gun from range. Inside the trailer, 2 players left standing. If they walk out of this back door, they are toast. As long as Cammy and Kira are still standing.
If they do, Cammy holding her ground here on barrels. A minute on the clock, so definitely plenty of time for the side of UE to think about their next move. Raph with a jump shot, not gonna be enough finding a kill over onto Raph. Kira gonna secure with a pistol again. 5-3. That could have definitely been a round in favor of Upper Echelon, but luckily enough for the side of Celeste, that's not going to be the case. Once again, increasing that lead and getting closer and closer, ladies and gentlemen, for us on the first match of the night to go straight into Game 3, which is definitely something that Celeste wants to do. Oh, Kira gonna miss that shot onto Ares. That is not going to be forgiven. Keep an eye open for the side of UE as they're pushing really aggressively in here. Pepe also finds the kill onto Jazzy, and that's going to be a 4v2 in 40 seconds on the clock. Bomb is down, ladies and gentlemen. And after a good round for the side of Celeste, UE once again are showing to us why they're trying to close this one up in true old fashion.
Pepe said he's not going to take it anymore. Bring the fight to you. 8 on board. Cammy's the last hope. Able to gun there, Pepe, as he was not able to fully regen. And now Cammy, the harder mission ahead of you. 3 players left standing. Cryzo from range is going to be able to shut you down. Plenty of time on that clock. Not going to matter. 4-5. Still a lead in favor of Celeste. They have yet to give it away since losing that opening round. We'll see if they can continue on now, or are we going to be tied up? Payoff round. Hit towards the B side. We've seen 3 in a row go A. This time, a little bit of a curveball. Jazzy there to hold out the push. Look at it. Jump shots. All day long. Does not miss. And just like that, UE heading for the hills. Going back towards their old bread and butter. They are not going to cut any more losses over here. Decide to play for a little bit more of a conservative approach. Still a minute 30 on the clock. As they slow things down, they're trying to find anything and everything. Pepe, he's got plenty of room. Room for days, if one would say. Look at it. It's going to be 2 players there to collapse on a Cammy and Kira. And just like that, what was free is now going to come at a cost. Kira able to shut down 1. It is all on Ralph and Ares. Things are starting to crumble here for UE.
Oh, crumble apart indeed. There's going to be the push for Ares. Not going to find any kills. They're trying to plant the bomb right now, but the nade! The perfectly cooked nade by Jazzy. Now Ares in the middle of a 1v4 finds the first blood on to Cammy. So let's see what's next. 50 seconds left. They know where the bomb is at. So Ares, that's going to be your move. Want to push forward? Oof, Kira swinging by, barely missing that shot. And there you go. Maybe Kira misses, but Jazzy will not. That's another point for Celeste. That's a 6-4. That's a map point, ladies and gentlemen, situation for the side of Celeste. Right now, side of UE had a great way of playing on the side of Hardpump, but right now, although they're not necessarily too far behind, they're on the brink of losing game 2. Kira gonna open up the floodgates with a knock onto Cryzo. They're trying to go once again aggressively towards A. Verdict. But they got shot down with that kill pretty deeply in there.
Yeah, this one certainly gonna cut them deep. Lose one of your better ARs here in this one. They have put up 8 so far. Cryzo may not be able to see another round. This could do it. This could be the round that takes us to control. Obviously, it's a race to 7 here in Search or Destroy. The win conditions are perfect. You only got to win by 2. They've got 3. If they can do it here, it is done. 4 left standing here on the defense. They are not giving anything away. As you can see, 2 players have made it in trailer, and nobody is taking the bait. Raph in one corner. Ari's holding the heady of another. Pepe, desperate attempt there, is going to be able to find one in the tower site. Now, his location is compromised. Jumps out. The lightweight saves his life. And just like that, we are all back equalized. Make it 1 more in favor of UE. They are locked. They are loaded. They are not ready to go home. But Jazzy, bringing the pain. Oh, my. that shot. Able to find the security and equaling us up. Raph, though, from the top, is going to find another. Raph is going to find the second. And ladies and gentlemen, this one is not overkill.
It's not. Oh, it's not. Jazzy was just definitely not ready for someone to be through that armory side of Americas. And, well, Raph clutching that point for the team, bringing a second breath of air for the squad. Raph once again pushing through mid, immediately seeking for more. There's no one here to help him out just yet, so you gotta be cautious. You're carrying the bomb, buddy. No one wants to lose it that early on in here. The only one defending over there on barrels is Cammy, but at a distance there's Kira with the sniper, finds an enemy but does not get the right timing over there. What she does get is the intel. Alright, team, make sure that you're keeping an eye open for trailer. I've already seen people, and I'm sure if I see one, I am going to see more. She's exactly right, because the bomb is gonna be planted. Jazzy once again with the nade kill onto Raph. Cryzo immediately answers back by eliminating Cammy. 3v3 verdict. This is not over. Pepe finds the kill onto Laila. Ladies and gentlemen, we are as close as we can be onto some overtime as Jazzy bites the dust, and Kira gets in the middle for 1v3, takes out the deagle, takes that kill onto Pepe. That was a really questionable push over there for Pepe, but the problem, the biggest issue for Kira right now is the time. Less than 15 seconds left with a sniper in hand, tries to push forward, but they're going to be defending that to perfection. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We no longer get a 7-1 victory for anyone. We actually go straight onto OT.
Hey, you know what they say? You ask, ye shall receive. We want closer search and destroys. We're not on raid, homie. We are certainly in firing range. And this is 100% overtime area now. Rules of the trade here. You've got to win 2 rounds in a row in order to close it out. You've got to win an attacking round and a defending round, as you will flip after the first. And right now, it's the attack here for the girls over at Celeste. They have found 4 rounds earlier, so their win percentages are certainly looking good, but we flip sides, and their defense just exactly the same as the side of UE. First blood coming through. Jazzy lining them up and knocking them down. Pepe. No, you're not a back alley bandit this time around. You're a mid alley one. And it doesn't matter. We'll see you next round. Certainly going to be another one. But Raph, he doesn't quite know it. There are 2 players about to get an absolute all up in his face. Let's see if he can find anybody before he gets dropped. Cammy, unsuspected. Box is locked. Laila catches him on the cross, but not able to lay a shot. There it goes. There's the trade. 2 for 2. Still, bomb is down. And there's no pressure here on the B side. Jazzy is all the way over in Narnia and needs to collect themselves back over to this back alley. This bomb, unless it's going to be hit back towards the A site, which I think that's the call. Ooh, this might be a good read. I like it.
It's definitely a good read. Oh, never mind. They're gonna be doubling down over on Bravo. Look at Laila. Oh, Jazzy takes the bullet to the chest. Kryzo takes that kill, but Laila takes that opportunity to plant the bomb. 1v2. It is Kryzo and Ares, both. Actually, there are 3 players left in here, all with double digits now. Let's see. Can Laila increase that to a 13, or maybe Kryzo and Ares got a different idea what's gonna happen next? Less than 30 seconds left. Laila holding with the use of a kill that she took from the ground. Gonna find Ares. Gonna go for that kill. Gonna take it like it's nothing. Tried to no avail to change that weapon, which is just perfect. Verdict. Perfect for Cryzo to take that kill. Defuse that bomb. And now, with the change of events, it is actually UE the one on the lead right now, and with a match point.
There it is. This is it for 1 strike of the gunny. This could be it for the side of Celeste. They could not get the job done in hardpoint. Right now, they suffer a very big L in the opening attacking round where they had found so many successes earlier on. We'll trade shoes now and flip them as we go over to the attack here for UE. Bomb's made its way over. Raph trying to get this quick plant down. 20 seconds into the round. It might be good. Nade shot's going to land, but it is only going to leave Raph with 1 bit of health. Jazzy opening up with the first kill. Pepe's on the other side of the ropes. Kira's going to be able to find 2 in this one. Chat does not look like it's over. Cryzo drops. Wow. Celeste redeem themselves on the 2nd round of overtime. And a flawless one indeed. We're heading to another round, Gil.
Yes, we are. Another activation of overtime, increasing that 8 to a 9. Man, this is like a movie. You did say that this may not actually be a movie, but the story, the way that these two are playing is completely insane. Back with the offensive role for the side of Celeste. Not gonna start that great. Pepe gonna find the first blood. Kami gonna try to answer back, but Pepe has more than enough for 2 in there. Kami down, and so is Kira. I can say the same about Laila, and it seems like whenever you're on defense, you are on beast mode for these two teams. Jazzy finally gonna find the first blood in favor of the side of Celeste, and actually gonna make it a double. Gonna go with a triple. Just imagine if she would have hit that.
Just so damn
wall,
good, man. Oh my god, bro. I mean, the awareness, it's all there. This girl is cracked.
Oh, man.
And when I heard her, or when I saw her say that she's on phone, bro, I nearly fell out of my seat. How is this girl not playing in champs? Does she not want to? Does she not care to? Does nobody want to give her a chance? Somebody ought to. I don't want to steal her away from Celeste, but let's be real. Who does not want to see this girl snipe in champs? It is a beauty of a sight right now. Brown needs to go in favor of Celeste to keep the dream alive. 4 left standing. First blood's in, Layla. Interaction here for Pepe. 1 up top here in 10. I think he's just playing for intel. Let's see if he gets aggressive. Kira up top, certainly. Looking to spoil, or Cammy up top, rather. Looking to spoil these girls' adventures here in this Mobile Mayhem 4v4 Call of Duty event. They have been electrifying here so far. The night is still young. Let's see if they can make the most of it. Pepe has found himself all the way on the backside of Armory. Kira down for the free. Here comes Cammy, also drop Pepe for the ace. Not gonna find it. Jazzy keeping the dream alive here. Hope still 30 seconds left to go in this round, Gil. They've got to find 2 before they go and get this defuse.
Boy, the time, Jazzy. You know what's coming. Right now, gonna drop a crazy nade that could eventually even kill herself. Not gonna be the case. But they know that she's coming. She's there with the sniper. Missed the first shot. Takes out the CBR. 13 seconds left. Takes 1, but not gonna take 2. And that's gonna be a comeback in favor of UE, crushing Celeste's dream. Just stomping over them. They try to take us to a game 3, but that's just not going to be the case. We had a great start of a match 1 last time. We definitely got it again tonight.
All right. Adios. Well, better luck next time, Celeste. I would love to see you play in the regular Mobile Mayhem. Obviously, I know you still have players who are on iPad, but making that transition can pay dividends. Ash tried $700,000 last year to play a game on their phone, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make that up. Gotta love to see it. 14 on board for Pepe. He was a freak, man. He was running the map rampant. He was either getting the first bloods or he was getting first blooded, man. It was one way or another. Most of the time, it was the first bloods he found himself with. But on the flip side things, story of this night. Journey ends here for the side of Celeste. Jazzy, 18 on board, 13 for Laila, 11 for Kira, 4 only for Cammy. Very unfortunate turn of events. 9-7 win for UE. They are going to live to fight another day, as they'll be joining us back on Tuesday. So, good try. Gotta commend those girls. They came in frying, Gil. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot as well. It was not an easy road for them. They bring a lot of action, and that's at the end of the day what matters as well. You know, it's just proving that you got a certain level, and they definitely did. They first faced off against Galaxia. They went all the way to game 3. This time around, they don't quite go there, but definitely super close to that kind of interaction. So GG, well played. That was the first match of the night. But before we go to match number 2, there's gonna be a bit of a sponsor break. We're gonna be right back, so do not go anywhere. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got once again a super good game, or match rather, number 1 tonight, and I'm loving it, but that was only the beginning. This time, verdict, we're gonna be looking onto Truly versus Devious. Devious already trying to hide from us without showing the logo, but they're gonna have to show themselves at some point, because right now, we want to move on to the next match.
Yeah, this is it. This is now or never. Best of 3 is going to determine if they continue in this tournament or not. And why is that so important? I'll tell you why. Because there's $2,000 up for grabs. $2,000, chat. This is a 4v4 event. You know, we're just running it. And people are casually not showing up with their logos. I'm obviously kidding. They changed the logo, wanted to go back, and yeah, it was all kind of catastrophe. More or so less, the moral of the story is their logo continued to stay Devious without us, and they don't need us. So we're going to see what they do need now, because truly, they got a solid lineup. They looked pretty good the other night. I believe they faced off against Luminosity Gaming, and they are no jokes. They are not your run-of-the-mill team. They are certainly the top of the... they're top of the feeding chart. What is that? What's the saying go? They're head of... You know, I don't even know. They're the ones that eat a lot, and these players usually get devoured.
I don't know how to say it either, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
You guys get
whatever.
it, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're top of the food chain. There we go. There we go.
Ah, the food
Apex
chain.
Predators. Yeah.
Wait, did you remember, or you saw it somewhere?
No, I remembered it. I've got.
Okay.
I've had a lot of concussions in my day, bro. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, concussions are a serious thing, that's for sure. Like, they can mess you up on a variety of ways, so do not worry. It's such a funny thing to add, but okay. I think we should go take a look onto the best of 3 map rotation that we're about to see, right?
Absolutely, I'm already there. I've got my jacket on. We're getting geared up for game number 1. It is Summit Hardpoint. It is going to be a blizzard of a game. One of these teams are going to be left standing up top. I do believe that's got to be a Devious map pick. It is. I've seen Truly play this map. We saw them play it on Tuesday night. Didn't do too well. They fell flat, as a matter of fact. It took them a long time to get going. So I think this is a great little strategy here. We might be heading to a game 3. I know we talked a little bit off here, but that Summit, not a very good one for Truly. We'll see how they play it, though. Search and Destroy on standoff, a different variety, again, back-to-back times. We're seeing completely different maps being played, but the only thing that's also different is the control as well. If we do make it to that game 3, it is going to be firing range, as Hacienda and Slums are out of the window for picks.
And I agree with everything that just happened in here. And I feel like you mentioned with that hardpoint on Summit, I truly agree with the sense that you now not only have to be thinking about their previous way of playing tournament scrims, but you gotta be thinking about how well or how poorly they executed on their matchups on the 4v4. It's only so few for you to look for, but there's something, right? Maybe you saw that they did pretty good in here, maybe it's a little bit questionable over there, so might as well adjust that too. So, hardpoint over on Summit. We've seen shotguns in the past. I always like to see shotguns. I've said it before. So I'm looking at the players, and I wouldn't expect actually anyone to be using any shotguns this time. Foresaken,
maybe, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I definitely have seen them in the past, but not too often. We'll see. We'll see, though. I believe that we are mostly ready to go to the action, and I want to ask you all in chat, what are your thoughts? All right, with this Hardpoint Summit. What do you think we're going to see? We're going to see some truly dominance, or maybe we are going to have to begin staying Devious again in this match number 2.
Let's find out. Race 250. Again, got to collect it here in these points. The money objectives, P3 and P4. We'll see who get the lockdown on the spawns. They are going to be oh so valuable and profitable. We'll see if this one also goes for a run now. It's first game of this second series of the night. About to square up. We're going to go ahead and start it up now. Stop control going to be locked down here for Foresaken. He is looking for more than enough. He's got 3 bodies with him, but on the objective, there are 3 there as well. They've got it locked down for the time being, but for how long can they hold off this Truly team who has surrounded them? Now as perimeter's been set. Beetle's getting dropped there at Hilltime. Still going to be collecting here for Digital. Rebalo's going to get dropped, and so far so good. Devious remaining on the objective and doing it pretty solidly.
Pretty solid indeed. Over 20 seconds of pure raw control from up above. There's Foresaken trying to push through a window. Let's see if he can do it. Gets inside of the cage with the help of T-Vac. They might finally clean the area, and they do. It took them a long while, but they are finally going to be doing so, but not for long, as there's the quick retake in favor of Sola here. Rehan doing a great job finding another knock there at the end, and a great start though. There's still a few seconds left. They're still gonna be fighting over there, but showing to us that Devious are here to play, and not only to play, but also to try to win it all and move forward. Verdict already mentioned it as well. First two matches of the night are of the lower bracket, which means no more second chances, no more second opportunities. So the second you fall off the cliff, there's not going to be any more ground for you to try to grasp your hands onto. Right now, we're moving on to point number 2, and this time we do see a clean start in favor of Truly. Inside of the hill is going to be left alone. Haxs hiding behind those barrels, waiting for someone to walk by, finds an enemy, takes that kill like it's nothing. Now looks over onto Dark, finds it with a shoddy kill onto Sola, doing a fantastic job at both being OBJ, but also making sure that no one can take him out. Another shorty kill. No, this time finally some control will be flipped into the hands of Devious. It's only 14 seconds left, and the spawns are trying to be secured by the side of Truly.
All right, let's see. Forsaken kind of flirt with disaster right now. Digital going to make sure he gets him down cold-blooded. Look at the spawn there for Forsaken. He is all the way out. I don't know how quite that sure that happens. Hill has not popped, and obviously you're playing for old as well. One more feed in the, or one more kill in the feed. It's all on Forsaken. The back spawns are secured, but they have yet to touch the hill here on this P3 objective now. Fall's going to be popped here for 2 red, looking to go big. He has gone hammer so far. Finds 3 in the feed, and just like that, this map is flipped on its head. P3 is where dreams and nightmares are made, and right now, a nightmare of the bottom for the side of Truly. Devious continuing to ramp it up, though. Look at the backside, not going to be controlled here for Forsaken. He is the only hope. 30 seconds left to scrap for. It is the, oh my, the 100 kilo drone that actually gets him. And just like that, the early setup going to be spoiled in a very dramatic P3 opening. Midway through it, no sign of life here on this contest. As a matter of fact, it is more kills than defeat for Devious. They are out for blood and vengeance. They want all that money. And in 3rd place, at least guaranteed. They got to win this one to move on.
My God, spoil does not feel like enough of a word to what we just witnessed by the side of Devious. We are truly getting a surprise off of them. Some of them may have been doubted in the past, but in here they are controlling this to perfection. A huge lead their way. They are once again trying to break through the defensive side over on Truly. The only one left is going to be T-Vac, going to get the help over by Rebalo. Rebalo with a claw. They're going to be able to clean there at the end, but it's not going to be as easy. There's going to be the purifier by Digital finding the first one, but no, the 100 killer drone, the paper plane, is going to be there to cause some more chaos. The control will not stick around for the side of Devious this time around, and even less so with that purifier by the hands of Haxs. Great job over there. It would have been definitely a heavy kick in the neck to the side of Truly if they were to lose back-to-back points that they were trying to control from the beginning. So they lost the first one, but they managed to control on the second. And while I'm talking, Verdict, have you been noticing that huge spree that T-Vac has been cooking in here?
Yeah, man, he is frying right now. I don't know who I said this to. Maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't care what anybody thinks. I think T-Bag might be a top 3 player for next year's champs. That's just me.
Oh,
based off what I've seen so far, my guy is astronomical on the objective, plays very well in Search and Destroy. Not quite sure if I've seen him play too well in Control. I don't think we've seen a lot from them. Nonetheless, certainly a player to keep your eye out for. Have a lot of gas behind him for a reason. 19 on board. Here comes the Annie, though. Looking for anybody on the inside and outside. Nobody on the inside other than your compadres. 3 there on the hill. Make it just 1. It's player number 3 in Haxs, and he is doing a lot of objective time here from the P3 to, or P4 to P1 execution now. T-Bag now not going to be able to find a soul with that operator. He's going to have to rely on the gunny and cannot win the 1v3 right there in front of him. Nonetheless, just right back on it, still maintaining the lead. They've done it so far, so good. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see how devious those comms are. They said they were formed. Let's find out.
Top left.
Yeah.
Come.
Oh, I'm about to got shit on that.
One's going green right now.
On that. One more con. There's one inside you. Inside you. Spawn green.
One's top. Foresaken.
Yo, top. No.
One top.
No. I'm flashing health.
Yo, Haxs plays like such a shitter, bro. He's a pussy.
Dead.
Bottom.
Spawn green. Bottom. They're con.
Top.
Contact.
We're spawning.
One more con.
He dropped down. One's on point. It's Haxs.
Flash.
Yeah, dead.
Top. Flash.
I got you.
Yeah, spam your flashes.
Top. Got me.
Lane push out.
Yeah, y'all go new.
Y'all go next.
They're pushing you. There's one outside greens. One new. Inside you with main. With fucking.
Keep at Remy.
Oh, you got me. Bro, you got me.
All right, Devious. Not as devious as they once were, but certainly quite devious and quite the team right now. They've tied even. 154. Claws pop for CODM. Needs to go absolutely big now as we see the backside of the spawns. They are locked down and secured. It does look like truly are trying to get this objective, but they are being slayed on the front end and back. They cannot find not 1 foot onto this P3 objective.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's just so close. A small advantage finally cooking up once again in favor of Devious, but for how long that's gonna be the case, I'm not too sure. There's gonna be the push by Rebalo. No, shut down. The next one, Haxs in here, trying to go through the side of connector. Shot down as well for second, trying to get through. No! Is gonna be said by Code, doing a fantastic job of a defensive goal over there, with also the help of Noel. Will manage to get inside. 15 seconds left. They're gonna be freely given into the hands of Devious. This was the point that brought a bit of a comeback situation for the side of Truly. So that's something that we need to keep an eye open for right now. Inside, the only one there is going to be T-Bag. You talked a lot about him right now. 25 kills in. We'll find 26 by eliminating Code in here. Now the Annihilator in hand. He's not going to be missing that easily. Finds the knock there over onto Rehan. Turns around, jumping all over the place. There's Digital getting knocked down for a second with a great defensive approach to the squad and great control. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Annihilator. His fire for T-Bag. He already saw someone already behind that block. It's another kill onto Rehan. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a situation back to back where, although they were losing control on the side of Truly, in this point specifically is where they begin to change things around.
Yeah, they have changed it for the best now as they are starting to make the comeback. 22 seconds left to go on the clock here in P4. And to be flawless, they need every single bit of this time in order to recoup their losses and maintain their face. P1 and P2 certainly right around the corner for the reset. 10 seconds left to go. Let's go ahead and dive in. They've done it so far so good. Can they continue to rock on here in this objective? Let's tune in to find out. Truly listen in.
Bottom and top. P2, bottom.
There's two bottom.
It's fine. We have tech 5 now too.
There's two on hill.
I'm clearing out. There's one shot, top half actually. He's by the hop up corner.
On hill, I fell. The white skin.
There's one shot. I got two of them. There's one of them. One shot on hill. The white skin is one shot on hill.
Top one shot.
I
think there's one computer dead.
Top.
Top dead.
I think he's corner side dead.
Nice.
Bottom or below?
Got it, dead.
They're top. They're gonna be top.
Bottom dead.
There's one con right now. He's pushed on the hill.
Dead.
Just keep reinforcing.
Top. Bottom. One health.
No, we keep us slow.
Computer got. Nah, got shot with Mercedes beyond.
No, there's two top. I couldn't contest.
All right, this one, I didn't want to cut close, but it is coming down to the wire. A photo finish here in game number 1 of our second series of the night. Devious giving this Truly team a run for their money, but they have sold the lead. 3-point advantage now. Code pulling out the claw. And what could be the last stand here? Can it close it out? Only 16 points needed, Gil. Can they get the job done?
Oh my god, maybe they can. They only need 10 more. Annihilator by the hands of Slayah trying to defend from up above. Just trying to hold, bud. You got to yourself a little bit lost over there. Finds the kill onto Tiva. Tries to push on the inside. They got it again. Only 5 more seconds are needed. There's not enough time for someone truly to get inside. Yikes. He was Haxs, but got spotted by none other than Slayah. Who's Slayah? You may be asking. That's none other than Rihan, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot get enough of these 4v4s. It's just insane. While we're getting over here 250 onto 240. But the victory is only given to one of these two. That is going to be the none other than Devious, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there's certainly some bad blood in this mix-up. We got 2 members of Fierce on each side, formerly Fierce. Going head-to-head against each other. I didn't realize that until I looked at it in chat. Everybody misses Fierce, man. Those guys were something else. Teabag, Haxs, Rebalo, Foresaken, fallen shy of victory here in game number 1 by 10 points. Man, that was a hell of a comeback. Just not enough to get the job done. And look at this. Shoe was on the other foot this time. They were able to get the job done. They did not, hang on by that 249, waiting to get that 1 point. They couldn't get it. They got it. That's it. Success here in Hardpoint. Truly, I don't know what it is. That map is just not your favorite. It's just, I don't know, man. Something about that map for these guys, not there. Don't know what to quite say about it. I mean, I can't put my finger on it. I mean, sure, I'll figure it out at some point, but I mean, it started off rough and it never got better. Those P3s, I don't think we saw 1 point go in favor of Truly. Did we ever see?
P3, yeah, no. Or P3,
no,
I don't think so.
Spawns or not, it didn't matter. P3 was just not it.
Yeah. I think it was a mixture of whenever they lost control over on P1 and P2, that was like they got great hold of P1. But then they lost control over on P2, and on P3 it was just horrendous. You said it yourself, barely getting any points. And you can't be playing to always be on the back foot and go for a comeback, right? They tried, they were close, but by constantly making yourself to be on that position, it is just not going to be easy. And this time around, we talked about how Devious is not necessarily the one to get the most kills, and this time around is going to be no exception. They lost when it came down to the lives, not as heavily as before. I think of around 15 or so going against them, but still managing to win. The way that they are adapting to these rotations, to this control of the objectives, has been really, really good. This time we're not moving on to raid on Search and Destroy, which I feel is going to be important to the side of Devious, because they definitely struggled on that one. It is actually rather us jumping over on standoff.
It is.
In verdict, although in paper we might expect something different from Truly on a best of 3, they're already on the brink of being eliminated.
Yeah, they are Truly. Not Truly stepping up and rising above the deficit and able to recap and make a run. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Before we even jumped on this one, I was talking to Gil. I was like, Gil, there is not a shot in hell Devious take the series. Nope, not a chance. Truly are going to own the side of Devious. And then I looked at the map pool as soon as we were going over the best 3. I was like, oh my god, I might have just sold myself. And yeah, I don't care. I'll be a poor sport and tell you all that. Well, it's not a poor sport. It's actually a good sport. I think well for myself. Obviously, this series is certainly up for grabs and Devious. They're making the most of it. We're going to head on down to Search and Destroy on standoff, as Gil just mentioned. Gil, first 7. Obviously, we didn't see no more than 1 round in Devious on Tuesday night. What are the chances we see more than 1 round here?
What are the chances, you ask? I mean, wait, can you repeat that question again? I don't think I fully...
Oh, what are the chances that we see Devious find more than 1 round here in Search and Destroy?
Well, I mean, I'm not too sure. Right now, there's going to be a few kills traded, but you're already getting the aggression that I was expecting from Truly. They got 2 kills. They're going to get that 3rd one now by the hands of Foresaken. I don't think it's gonna be pretty for the side of Devious. There's definitely some adjustments that they truly need to make over on the side of Devious when it comes down to search and destroy. Because all right, you can. I know I said it. The way they try to go for a decision-making strategy on Hardpoint is definitely almost unmatched in a sense. But you cannot translate that to an S&D match.
No, you can't. You just saw it there. It unfolded. It was not pretty. See if they can wrap it up and do a little better here. Haxs opens up the first blood. Courtside is locked down. Teabag for the second. One by one they push in. One by one they fall. Red able to equalize with one, but needs to go big here on Haxs. Haxs able to find the kill, and the trades are absolutely running rampant. Beats. Down to 1v2 here for the clutch. Foresaken inside of the cubby, and you got one straddling the bomb head glitch. They're going to play for the backside of the spawn. They kind of have an idea where Beats is at, but we'll see if he can get the drop on him anyways. Both players out of the sight. Effectively, Beats now going to be able to occupy it for himself. Oh, doesn't quite see. Nobody in sight. He's going to hop the bomb, but Haxs is going to be there for the sound cue. No, he's not! He doesn't see his foot! He gets the defuse!
Wow.
Beats! Balls of steel! And I thought Haxs had moved just in perfect timing. To hear that bomb go off. Hey, someone's defusing. Wrong. I thought he saw the feet. Wrong. Beetle. 200 IQ, big brain play there in the first or second round. And we were all squared up.
I cannot believe we just saw that fight. All right, that's the way to tie up a game, that's for sure. GG's over there for that stick, but let's see if they can follow through with it. Foresaken, that sniper shot over onto Rehan. Knock him dead.
Oh
Cole finds another one right now onto Tetillo. I think that must have been a spectator glitch, because what kind of flip was that?
That was one of those. Oh, you sus flips. Good night. Woo, Foresaken. He is not feeling it. That last round that kind of slipped through their hands on the backs of Beetle playing just... I mean, there's winning by the gunny, and then there's just 200 plus IQ. That round was certainly it. And on the latter side of it, the flip side, you've got Foresaken, who's not happy. Haxs drops first blood in. It's Rehan. Able to find his second of this game. Looking for the jump shot in the back alley. He's got Beetle there for support. Digital and team, they are getting aggressive now. Forsaken's drop. Digital going absolutely hammer. And Zolf, my dude. The flicks there, absolutely on point. Now Teabag in a bit of an uncertain spot now as 1v4. He's got a minute 30 on the clock, but that's about it. There goes the first. Sola, a.k.a. Rehan. Adios. See you next round, homie. Can Rehan pull it out, though, out of his bag? It's a 1v4 now for the clutch. One player down. Certainly doable with plenty of time on the clock, Gil.
Time indeed. So, let's see what he decides to do. A minute and a clock and a bomb in his hands. Want to push? You want to sit around for a little while? Or, ooh, want to pick around at DLQ? Missing that shot is definitely going to cost you a lot. So, you got to run out. That's exactly what Teabag is doing. Let's see. What's your next move? Patiently, he's pushing towards Grannies. There is definitely a player in here, but he does not know that yet. That said player is going to be none other than Beats, a.k.a. That's Beetle, if I'm not mistaken. Whoop, there you go. Patience pays. How's that saying go? Patience.
Patience is a virtue?
I don't know, but patience pays off, and it pays heavily in favor of Devious, I can tell you that much. Pretty weird situation for them to find the first round, but the second one was definitely well fought for, and it works to perfection. 2-4-2, tied up to the nest. A lot of aggression once again coming down from the side of Truly. It cannot be any other way in the side of Devious. Although they did it once, they gotta figure out a way to be more consistently, because I truly don't think that Truly will just stop being who they like to be, which is just some in your throat kind of team, because they're not waiting for you to do nothing. They are gonna be the ones always making those play decisions, and he pays off once again. They're in the lead. Verdict.
There we go. A little sneaky here this time around. That bomb is covered. 4 players left standing. Nobody left the site except for Foresaken. Point blank, blinked them right there on the backside of Market. Big interaction on the back alley. Digital opting for a little bit of an unorthodox push. He bites off a little more than he can chew. Haxs, absolute one shot, gets dropped. beats there for the trade. And no bad deed is undone. 1 for 1 we've gone. 30 seconds into this round. No traction on either side. It looks like we're buckling up for a B-side hit, but it's just top side of Granny's. A little bit of a slumber party up here for T-Bag. Let's see if he can find anybody lacking on the outside of this courtyard. One player there, it's Beats. Remember from a few rounds back, Beetle was there, played absolutely patient. Let's see how big he can go here now as T-Bag's yet again in a similar position, but he's got 2 players with him. They are going to opt for the high road, head for the A site, try to get this bomb plant down. I love the read. Beats also getting the read there for himself, able to get the drop on one. Does the deed and gets out of harm's way. But, oh, nice. Oh, Rebalo there for the trade. I'm not quite sure it was on the journey with Beetle, but I couldn't quite see it. Oh my god, I don't think Rebalo sees it. He feels it. Oh, Rebalo. Just doing him nasty. Last player left alive, 2 red. Bomb goes down, 40 seconds on the clock. He's got a 1v2 in front of him.
Alright, well, right now, Code on his own, 1v2. Oof, it's spotted already quite early, but manages to confuse the opponent more than enough. Tries to fake it out, but T-Bag, fake or not, he already knew where he was at, so just simply peeks out, takes that kill. I definitely feel like he could have been played differently by the side of Code, but doesn't matter too much. The side of Truly, ladies and gentlemen, picks up the last point of the first half. As we're moving on to the remaining 6. Let's see what the deal is, because right now, as we flip spawns, they are now on defense, but they're not waiting for no one. T-Bag with 1, T-Bag with almost 2, but gives the intel for his allies to push for more, and that's Haxs with 1. That's Rebalo pushing for 2. Rebalo about to make it. No, the defensive pistol kill by Sola. The 2 for 2 trades finally stopping the power on the side of Truly, but let's see for how long. Haxs with a double kill there. I thought he was barely getting the first one verdict. I lost the kill over there, but I gotta say that was a great effort to attempt to defend Truly. But look at the scoreboard, 5-2.
5-2. Truly. Making the most of this search to destroy. They want a game 3. They're begging for it. Wallbang's not landing for Foresaken. Haxs, though, out in broad daylight, making hits, hitting them. Oh, where it hurts the most. Code actually going to be able to shut him down there as the 1, 2, 3, 4 punch. Still active. 3 players left standing. 2 players on the flip side of things is Foresaken now. Holding off the A site. T-Bag has found a crease and is working his magic. Finally shut down in the middle of the street. Should have looked both ways. Bomb's about to go down here at the B. But look at this double back. Foresaken is on top of things. Does get the read there. Nobody in on the B hit. And over to A we go. Let's see if they can get this bomb plant down and maintain the numbers now as the advantage is about to grow a little bit more drastic. Foresaken now. Back against the wall. It's got to make a play. Both players on this A side effectively. Nobody knows where he's at, and I think that's the only thing he's got going for him. Let's see what he can do. Code could have now breach out for information. Peeks around the corner. Hello. Statue Shide shut down. 5-3. Still a lead in favor of Truly, but a much better round to collect themselves on and find their first attacking round win, Gil.
Okay. 5-3. We're going to round number 9. The side of Devious trying to say, you know what, we may not be the best ones out there for S&D, but we're trying, man. We're trying, and we are more than capable to find and figure out ways to defend ourselves. And, well, that works out once again. This time, planting the bomb quite quickly by the hands of Code. Right over there, plants the bomb. 45 seconds on the clock, and keep an eye open for Sola, because I'm not just sure if they're going to be expecting him over here. T-Bag finds the knock onto red. And is going to force the players to reposition and try to figure out a way to more effectively defend Foresaken with a sniper shot. Scratch absolutely everything I just said. They are getting demolished out of nowhere once again by the hands of Truly. There's absolutely nothing for Sola to do in here. Rehan tried his best. But against 4 players, there's only so much you can do. When you already activated the bomb, they're pretty much just gonna bully you onto wasting time. And even if they can pick the kill, more than enough, right? They take that kill by the hands of Foresaken. So that's a game 3 point for the side of Truly.
Yeah, it is. 2 drop almost instantly. Sola and Red, last 2 alive. This is it. Control or another round.
Haxs. Chopper.
The Chopper? Oh, chopper for Haxs. Is that what he's using?
Oh, he just got 2. He's going to be able to get the third one.
Oh, there it goes. Sola. Don't be a victim.
Please.
Oh my God. Another
that
notch under the belt.
that,
7-3.
Wow,
Epic victory, but a good fight back.
disrespect.
A lot better of a game than we anticipated initially.
Oh, definitely,
right?
definitely. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay, that was a little bit borderline disrespectful, but at the same time, I understand that with this map and this weapon, you can do wonders with the wall bangs, but come on now, man. What was that about? Oh, man. That was a great way to end the game. I gotta agree. I gotta agree with that. So, GG's verdict. I know that you doubted us going to a game 3. I said that it was possible, you know, and it seems like we are going over there. Look at those 11 kills for Teabag, 10 for Haxs, 6 for Rebalo, and 7 for Foresaken. Just doing a great job on incredible, honestly. We have not seen the side of a Devious 4-player strategy on Control. What are your thoughts with what you've gathered so far from the hard points on the search and destroys? Now translate that onto Control.
That's a great question. Translate to Control, I don't know if I can. If you are talking about being able to play your life better, obviously we just saw it in the search or destroy. It looked really good and a lot better for the side truly. This game's all about objective though, or is it? We're playing on firing range if you don't recall. Go ahead and show it up there for you. You know what that means? We're about to see some hefty spawn traps indeed. We'll see how both teams play it, and obviously this map was picked and brought to you by the side of Devious. That means the defending round number 5, so it goes to a round number 5, would have to go to the side of Truly. Is that right? That is absolutely right. 100% true and factual. Yeah. So the opening round must be very big for the side of Devious if they, you know, if they think or if they have an opportunity to find a victory here. You've got to find something in this first round. It doesn't have to be a round win. I've said it before. Where can you get away with a little bit? Is it hitting that B site? Is it bum rushing the A site? Is there a cushion in the middle of the map? Where can you find success early on in this game and translate it into later rounds?
All valid points, but we no longer have to speculate. Why did the world... Jesus Christ, Legacy. Okay, he's feeling himself. Look at that.
I think he's talking about India ring. There ain't no way you talk about India like that, bro. That's so madly disrespectful.
Like, I just lost control over in chat for a minute, and then... Okay, well, game 3 verdict. Let's not get ourselves out of what's important in this game number 3. Remember, one of these two will be eliminated off of the 4v4 tournament here of Mobile Mayhem, or the Pro 8s. No, what was it that you called it first?
We're not going to do that. Yeah.
Come on now, man.
Hey, look, I mean, this is basically a pickup game, right? We just happen to have teams involved. There's money on the line, so shut your pie holes. Obviously, my imagination is not as good as it once was, and just like that, what looked like a great hit over to the B site, no longer there. A very, very long developed and surely very flat on its face it lands. Forsaken's found himself in the trailer site. He is feasting. Digital finally able to shut him down, but it's 10 for the price of one kill. Holy hell. Defense standing strong is an understatement.
I mean, I don't know, like, if I don't say, like, you called it to perfection. You said that although, like, they just don't know how to play their lives. Whenever they lose a member or two, they completely lose track of what to do next. In here, they barely get 3 kills, while the opponents have already taken 20 off of their life count. In here, they're finally surviving for a little bit longer, but who knows for how much more in here. Beetle is pushing through mid, pretty much trying to surprise the opponents. That's gonna work out, I'm sure, but for how much? Finds 1 kill onto Rebalo, and immediately the opponents are gonna make the call out. There's no longer spawns in here. No. Rebalo is gonna be... Oh no. Beetle. It hurts, man. I think the side of Devious needed to win it all in 2 maps, and without that being the case... I don't want to call it early verdict, but
hey,
how many kills did they get? 5?
Oh, that was brutal. Let's just see. We'll take a look at the map or the.
Oh, it was 8.
We got
It was
2,
8.
4, 5, 8. They got 8. Beetle had 3. So far, not so good. I think they had the right idea going towards the B site. Oh my God! Talking about going to the B site. Rehan is on an island by himself. He's waiting for the cavalry to show up. There goes the start. It is hit the movement. It's show white, a whoa-esque, but it is not the accuracy that we anticipated. Rehan getting absolutely flat-packed. The defense selling the bag here to a little bit of map control to go along with it. 2 bodies dropped, though. Red shut down. Forsaken still on the backside. Rebalo back to the spawn they go. And back to the drawing board they go as well. No ticks of progress, and this A site is covered. Holy hell, teabag! What are we watching? Red, thank you. Shut this man out of trailer. Put a little bit of a fight back up. This has not been a pretty one so far for you guys over at Devious.
Yeah, not at all. Now, Annihilator gonna be powered by T-Bag. Keep an eye open. He's already shredding with a CBR right now. Gonna find the first blood there over on to Beetle now. Pushing through mid. Gonna find an enemy, but one of his allies took him down. So, gotta find someone else. Rebalo with a kill with a Pred missile. T-Bag still a few extra seconds of Annihilator, but not gonna spot anyone else on time. It's gonna be thrown. T-Bag pushing in to the trailer, finds the use of the tactical just too perfect, but still gonna be knocked down. I do gotta say that we do see a pushback by the hands of Devious once they're defending, but man, if you are gonna struggle as heavily as you did with an offense, and you are on the bad side, alright, well, 20 seconds left, like I mentioned, definitely an okay defense, not as outstanding as what we saw from Truly, but definitely a good enough for them to actually pick a point for themselves. There's going to be attack 5 being pod verdict with only 10 seconds left, and that I think that's just screaming to us how much the side of Devious are not that confident on their gameplay right now.
Yeah, right there. Time is going to expire, only 10 lights left. Just like that, defense standing strong on both sides. One side did it better than the other. I'll let you guys be the judge of that now. A little bit of a scrappy one we've anticipated. This one started off in a little bit of a blender. Let's see if they can dig themselves out. Strat's there for the A side hit, or the B side hit. Completely there, if you ask me. I think if they would have bum rushed that B site, they could have found themselves in a little bit of a better position. There we go. 2 operators burned almost instantly and met with Haxs, who is now going to be able to feast inside of the spawn site. Nope, he's just going to be able to find one inside the shower, so he still has time here for the purifier. And boy, oh boy, inset the spawn traps. 3 in the feed. Combo not showing because he's got to find those gunny kills, but hey, we all know what's going on. It is absolute work being put in. Haxs giving him the business here. He's got 13 on the board. Sola and team now trying to dig themselves out of the pits. We see Rehan pop the Annihilator. Oh, not going to be able to find a soul in a very, very opening, quiet round. In favor for the attack, not a stroke of success on either side, Gil. This one's starting to get a little bit lopsided here for the defending sides.
Definitely has been the case. 25 seconds left. Rebalo pretty much trying to spawn trap the opponents, waiting to spot someone. He's not to the very end. He's on the bathrooms, and he was absolutely correct. Now, we'll try to push for more, but Beetle was over there waiting for his head to pop out. 12 seconds, and there's no one getting close to the objective. No, there's Red taken down. The next one, Digital, dead as well. Third is actually going to be Solo. Rehan, but killed 2. No much more time left. Only 9 lives as well. That's another point going in favor of Truly, ladies and gentlemen. That's a match point situation. The side of Truly as close as they can be for moving on to the next round here on Mobile Mayhem.
All right. Could be the last round. Let's see what they sound like. We're going to get geared up for our first listen, and we cut our first one short for the side of Truly. Let's see how those comms sound now as they are on the brink of eliminating the side of Devious.
One barrel. Barrel's dead. Barrel's dead. Barrel's dead. I'm spawn trap him. I'm spawn trap him. Keep going.
I'm out. Got him.
Bottom wood. There's 3
Bottom one shot dead.
Nice, good job. Nice.
Hey, Haxs, can you go jungle for B, Haxs?
Oh, jungle, why would I? Oh,
yeah,
for B.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm in the spawn trap him.
I'm fucking folded in top 10. Step back.
There's C-Truck. There's a bunch of C-Truck. C-Truck in American. C-Truck in American. Why are you shooting my body? You suck, Zo. Suck my dick.
Bottom wood.
Bottom wood, he raped me. Oh my god.
Is he going camel? Is he going
Trailer, trailer.
Yeah,
Trailer, 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 trailer,
Top
mid,
wood,
trailer,
top wood,
mid.
top wood.
Yeah, top wood, top wood.
Top wood and trailer, top wood and trailer, top wood and
Jungle,
trailer.
jungle, low, jungle, low, jungle, low, jungle, low, jungle side. Bottom wood, bottom
He's
wood.
still bottom wood. He's still bottom wood.
Bottom wood. One shot.
He's on the stairs. He's on the stairs. On the stairs. Yes, they have
Yeah,
tech.
he's
They
on the
have tech.
stairs, on the stairs, and no,
Yeah,
long,
tech.
long.
Yo, wait. Slow down.
Structurally long? Oh, I'm done. I don't know where I died from. Top
Yo,
wood.
hey, long in bathroom.
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 Bottom wood, bottom wood, bottom wood, bottom wood.
Oh my, some explicit talk here in this chat. Good night, Solo, or the listen-in here for the boys over at Truly. They were not feeling it. Get off of them, one player said, but they did get the A cap kill, and oh, you know what that means. A minute added to the clock. 12-12, dead even life count, but inside the spawns, they are locked down, homie. Solo on the top side of wood, and you got Beats, who was reaching from the backside, A-long. One for the front, one for the back. It is very hard to get out of anywhere here. It does not look like we're going to see an attack round win. This one might be continuing on here. But oh, there it goes. Haxs able to find the back alley approach. Rehan's drop. 2 players left standing here. They've got all 4 of the boys here to close this one out.
Ooh, Tetillo trying to defend Bravo. Gonna find a kill, but gets taken down. The next one is Red. Also knocked down. There's the Claw doing wonders for Rebalo, who finds 3, who finds 4. Right now, you said no one could win offensive here on this match, but changing quite quickly by the hands of Rebalo. No longer a Claw, but this time it's gonna be a quick 6 out of distance. He can just wait and spam and kill and destroy the hopes and dreams of the opponents. There was the Claw by Red, completely shut down. 2 more lives left. There's gonna be the Pred missile being popped by Rebalo, who knocks down Sola as well. Beetle in the middle of a 1v3 with everything crumbling apart. They're already capturing the objective. He begins to run, begins to push, begins to take that kill onto Teabag. This game continues. 40 seconds left. He's gonna be popping the Pred missile.
No!
Takes the kill. Onto Haxs, still alive. The 1v1 about to unfold. Rebalo, he knows that he's over on Kobe, or maybe he went out. Where is he going? Tries to capture, pumps out of the corner, and Rebalo with the flick, man, the kill. Oh my god,
my.
That guy.
Beetle, if you had clutched that, homie, we would have continued to play rank like we usually do, but I would have thought of you a little bit higher. Just kidding, obviously. That was a hell of a way to try to reel it back in for the boys, but your journey ends here. You guys can continue to remain devious, but you will be remaining devious without us. Moving on, Truly. They win their control round victory on the attack. Holy hell, what a nail-biting finish. Rebalo, ice in his veins. There is no longer blood there. 27 on board, 14 deaths, 30 and 17 for the dog himself. Teabag was cooking. On the flip side of things, you had 1 player positive, and that is it. He was your last player standing, and damn near reeled it back in for the boys for another chance at life, which could have been, you know, exactly what we have been seeing for the first 2 rounds of their attack. It just not successful, but it would have been another round indeed. So close, yet so far.
So close yet so far, man. Like you can just think that it can't get any better, and it just does like that. Beetle, you said it yourself. If you would have clutched that, oh my god, that would have been tremendous. But unfortunately for Devious, that is just not going to be the case. We say goodbye, verdict to the second team of the night. First Celeste, now Devious. With a 2-1 fashion this time. I would say that the first match also could have gone to a game 3. Unfortunately, it was not the case. So, you know, cut off short a little bit more than I would have liked to be the case. But GG's, man, GG's. We're only halfway through, and look at all we've seen already.
Only halfway through. That means we got more action ahead of us. Don't get too ready to leave the stream just yet. We're only halfway there. Got 2 more series, and that is our winner series brackets. We are going to have our next series, which I believe is Simplicity and Luminosity. You're not going to want to miss this one, chat. We're going to take a short intermission, get our acts together. We shall return after this. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. Infinite Simplicity and Luminosity both entering the ring here for a winner's bracket run. One team will be moving on in the upper side of the bracket. One team will be moving down. Who will it be? Not quite sure. Saw in the regular season of regular Mobile Mayhem, Infinite Simplicity, they can hold their own weight. It's a completely different monster though, right, Gil?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We're seeing Infinite Simplicity. When they're on, ladies and gentlemen. And even against the Luminosity have shown that, like you mentioned, they were the only ones capable of defeating Luminosity in the entirety of the season. It happened only once. Unfortunately, they needed that to be twice to have a bigger impact, but still meaning the same, which is they are capable of fighting to the highest level. And here tonight, they're going to have to do just that once again. And for that's in recent match number 3, why don't we go and take a look into what's going to be the map rotation among these two.
Oh, there we go. I don't know who let this one slide through the cracks. It's Slums. We all know too often how well LG just absolutely owned this map. That's certainly going to make things a little bit rocky, but based off what we see here, that was, of course, the side of LG's pick, so that means they're going to have to pick the side of, they're not going to have the good side of the map to start off with. I don't know how much that's going to be accounted for, but nonetheless, best 3 unfolds to game number 2. We will see a firing range search and destroy. If it does go to distance, chat, we'll be seeing that raid control. Summit and Standoff both out the tables there for this 3rd series of the night. Certainly not as much implications on the line here for this series, but still very high stakes. You remain in that top seed. You got a possibility for a top 3 run, guaranteed just off of that alone.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's a really, really important match for the two of them. Man, like, it's kind of a really, really interesting interaction for this tournament because, as we've talked in the past, it's not only that it's out of the ordinary, but what's at stake is also really, really big as well, right? It is you adapting as best as you can to a 4v4 scenario and facing or seeking to also win it all, not only for the sake of it, because like it's always nice to win, let's be honest, but for the prize pool as well, right? $2,000 distributed, and like you mentioned, this next step is really, really important for the two of them. Right now, verdict on this match, I think it was a huge, I mean, maybe not necessarily a huge, but a big mistake, to my opinion, not banning Slums against Luminosity. Honestly, it is just that type of deal that I would personally never allow to be the case against them.
No, indeed. I think the first map that was banned could have probably been, since you don't have the control map selection, you got to get someone out there for Infinite Simplicity and just kind of limit that opportunity to see it in a hard point, because I don't think these boys want to play either hard point or search destroy on Summit. But certainly not allowing Slums to make it through, or certainly allowing Slums to make it through, could certainly come back on haunt them. But hey, you got the redemption of playing map number 2, which was your pick for the search and destroy, and we're just waiting for these players to ready up, and we should be good to go and stop pumping our jaws. I promise, chat. We do not want to sit here and wait for you, just like you. We want to get into the action. So as soon as everybody's readied up, we'll be good to go. It does look like everybody's green check mark up the bottom except for nVoi, and I don't think I've seen a full 4 checks across the top for S8 since they've joined the lobby. Okay, there we go. We're starting to see them come to. Hopefully, we'll have a good matchup on our hands. Gil, opportunity to see this one go to a game 3. What are the chances? What are you thinking?
If I'm being honest with you, I was talking highly about Infinite Simplicity, but with this start of Slums, it heavily drops my hope for us to see a game 3, honestly. So I feel like this is going to be a 2-0 for LG.
Okay. All right, we're calling it here. I think I have to agree with you. Now, with that being said, I love being shocked and surprised just as much as the next. We are in for the long haul. If we see a game 3, I will be jumping up for joy. And it's just going to have to come on the backs here of a stout game 1 performance and or a stout game 2 performance here for the side of S8. We're not picking favorites, but let's be real. This LG team is just on another level. You can't really throw them up there and you know, take. I mean, with that being said, you also can't, you know, come through if you're LG and just think you're going to be handed this one. Simplicity definitely going to give you a run for your money.
All right. We're still waiting on nVoi, you know. Come on, nVoi. What are you doing, man? We're waiting on you, my friend.
Jesus.
As soon as he readies up, we're gonna go straight into, as we mentioned, and has been heavily debated over on chat, moving on to slums. I don't mind the map, you know. I wouldn't say that is my favorite by any means, but you know, I feel like it's like an in-between of maps that I like and I don't for slums. You know, I would place them pretty much dead center in here. All right, nVoi is finally ready, so probably we will be starting soon, and we are. All right, seems like there was a small pause that it was asked for, so we were not told until now, so don't worry. We got everything settled, we got everything clear. We're moving on to the third match. Verdict, you said that you agree with me. Well, you know, gotta figure out if that's gonna be the case.
This is it. Get this showdown on the road, bub. Let's keep these shots above the waist. We want a clean one. Both teams squaring off here in the P1. It's a race to the ring site. Right now, nVoi opens up first blood. Quickly traded his blue in the feed as a contestant. Hardpoint hill number 1. So, ring site so far so good. You got the good side of the spawn. Let's see what you can make the most of it. Simplicity. Doing the best of both worlds. Maintaining the spawns for new. And getting their hill time. But it is Ban who has inserted himself in the equation. He's got bricks control. And he has got map on its back. Right now, you can't get this flip. If Ban is able to make it through, it could be catastrophe for Simplicity. There it goes. Able to find the one kill that matters the most. Kingz not safe either. 5 in the feed, make it 6. Making it look easy, and just like that. 2 full wipes almost. Just by himself, man. He is absolutely cooking early here in this one. And 10 seconds left to go. You got to get all this time, because now you don't have the luxury of getting that early setup for P2.
All right, okay. Look at that all the way to the back. There's Blurr. Blurr finds one. Blurr gets a lot of damage in, tries to go for that kill. Does not find a way to get it, but still finds the help of Washy. No, Washy knocked down. Blurr still alive, trying to defend, but his allies are putting in the job. The Pred missile also being popped by Ben. Lands a double onto Kingz and Yawn. A great rotation for LG. Is going to secure a lot of time in at the beginning, but let's see if they can follow through with it. There's still 40 seconds left. Kingz trying to push in, down, killed to the graveyard. They are trying to get in here, but as close as they get, Verdict, they are just running into a wall that has not been able to be stopped. Finally, they do so for a few seconds. The last member alive is Awaken with a half HP left. Finds a way to get regaining some sort of a health bar, and with that, it seems like LG are no longer interested. No, the spawns are gonna make them. He's gonna go back into the fight. Ban gets one, gets taken down. Washy still. No, that's not Washy. That was Blurr. Got knocked as well. Started way more, Jesus Christ, even than what I was anticipating, honestly.
Yeah, that last little 20 seconds, we'll come back to it, and maybe a good talking point for later on. The early setup for new is certainly there, but it took a little bit of time to get it locked down now. Attack 5's pop, and let's see, both sides. Who's going to do it better? One's already dropped, so it's a waste for Washy. Not been able to do much, but Ban, he has been all over the map. He is 10 digits in, as well as with nVoi. They are holding down the fort. Ban does have the claw intact. Kingz, though, with the Annihilator. I know LG remembers this one. It is a play from games past. He's found one, make it 2. Can he go flawless? Needs to. Washy able to shut him down, though. The LK beaming. Absolutely frying with it there. He's getting the flicks on one, but Cartel's able to lock him down. P3 is still up for grabs. And Cartels and Team S8 Simplicity trying to lock it down and recoup some of their deficits. Now only 10 points is needed. Certainly going to be able to find it off this one. Unless Blurr and nVoi have any other words to say about it. Well, Grab Vortex there on the outskirts. Oh, that is a cheeky little jump up. I did not know that existed. But instead, it does not look like the occupation over towards the P3 site. Mechanic is the focus, and look at it. S8, they've got the lockdown for the backside spawn skill, but they do not have the inside of that hill.
Tap house 73 to 70. We're going here on to Mechanic, as you mentioned. First one in is going to be none other than nVoi. Took him a while to start the ready button at the beginning, but right now he is ready to go, ready to play. 14 kills in, defending from the inside of the hill, not really risking his life too much. He kind of knows that if there's someone pushing through bricks, no, his ally down. He turns around, goes for that kill, takes it, but gets knocked himself. Ben left alone will have the call out and the assistance from Blurr to knock down Awaken, so the control is continuous and is still being given into the hands of Luminosity Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Nope, Blurr got knocked by the jump shot by Kingz. To no avail. They get more players in. Still 10 seconds left. Those are gonna begin to be collected by Band, and not for long after he begins to push forward, the Tech 5 is gonna be popped. We are going on to P1 reset. Not working as effectively as the side of LG wanted, as they lost plenty of members. And actually, the one inside is going to be none other than Kingz with 20 kills. Verdict. Kingz is having a blast so far here.
Yeah, he is. He's going to need some full contribution from his teammates, so they are not putting in their share of the work. 50-point deficit as well. Roll it into the P1 reset. On top of that, you're getting blendered effect. Into the spawns they go. The flip comes through a little early. 40 seconds left to go here to scrap for this P1 site. Awaken trying to pick up the slack. Blurr on the blue side of things, trying to shut him down as well. It does win the gunfight. And the hill time is going to be awarded. LG, they are hero to play. And Slums has been their favorite map selection on either front. Hardpoint, Surge, Control, it doesn't matter. They'll play it and win it all. Right now, they are racking up the points on contested. Kingz and team need to fight back desperately here for the spawns. Cartels is here. 15 seconds left to go. Let's go ahead and jump in. It's now or never. Infinite Simplicity. Let's see how those comms sound now. You've got the spawns renewed, but can you hold them?
How many health driveway?
I need a trophy, dude.
I'll put one here. I'm out.
They're not pushing driveway. Guys.
Let me know if you need help.
Dude, I need. Ah, yeah. Did he killed me off my NE? Three driveway. Yeah, they have any. They have any. Double D. Two pushing driveway right now. Two pushing driveway.
Yeah, driveway. Archies. Two of them. He spawned out.
I got double D. Watch your deep. Watch your deep.
Too deep.
Yeah, deep.
I'll put on my phone.
He's still alive. And he's still alive right now.
There's two. And he's still alive. And there's three.
Backside. Got one on plane on one shot.
More deep. Deep side. Right. Nice. Beautiful.
One more.
Oh, close up.
Oh, his fucking backside. He's by the hop up.
He's dead. Push him.
One more deep, Blurr. He's pushing up.
I'm playing my life. Watch my right side.
Yo, on the right.
Alright.
That's right. Shut him now.
Come new.
I gotta get a full 60 up this hill. Let's full 60 this shit. Come back.
All right, there's comms. It's locked and loaded. Kingz and team trying to make the comeback. They need a full 60 off this skill. P3, not so pretty off the rip here for the side of LG earlier. It was a back and forth affair. They had the early setup, and we all know P3 is hard as hell to hold. Does help when you have a Grav Vortex, though.
It definitely does. Double kill there for Cartel, still having a little bit more of an opportunity to use it. Doesn't find any kills with the second nor the third, but still manages to secure the first 15 seconds going in favor of Infinite Simplicity. I was just a fraction of a second to call them straight. I don't know if you remember when 11T for some reason went under that name, but in here, Infinite Simplicity now do lose control off of the hill with still 30 seconds left. That is really bad for them. That's why we see the push by Yawn being perfectly executed, find a triple kill for himself. That's 17 kills total and still 20 seconds left. The other side of LG are trying to fight for, but Yawn trying to stay alive, trying to remain with things under control under their belt. 20 seconds left. They are beginning to think about rotating towards the next area, but although there's still a big gap, this could be manageable by a good point in favor of the side of Simplicity. And that's something that LG know, and it's exactly what they're trying to prevent it. But look at that, Washy, the only one alive, going to be killed through the wall. That is going to be the initial hold in favor of Simplicity.
It is, but inside the hill we go, nVoi and team. It's a joke. Mechanic not being locked down. Blurr trying to bring the big guns out. Is going to get shut down. Now, Kingz needs to go absolutely bonkers, beyond wild, bizarro time with his Annie. Able to find the first, looking for the second. Blurr shuts him down. We'll see you back next time. Sponso locked down here for the side of LG, and this is it. We're going to go ahead and buckle up. Second listed in. going to be with the side of LG. They can end this one here on the next P1 reset.
Washy, go hill, go hill. He's on half.
Oh, main. He died.
Nice.
No, yep.
White van, half.
I got wall bank found.
One top, P1, one shot. Dead.
Another one, that's another one.
Oh, okay, straight
P3, one shot.
Yellow now.
Yellow dead. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up blue. He's blue.
Oh, he's white van.
Blue dead. One more blue.
He's cube.
Awaken. He's going pushing up yellow.
Hopping at
Venue.
Cube side, only Cartels.
Cube dead. Oh, one more cube. They traded me.
Cube one tap. It's Kingz. Oh, yes.
Okay, here we go. 25 seconds needed to go. Need to be flawless from here on out. You're down by 75 points. Full stack of the hill. Not necessarily the best thing here in P1. Awaken going away is the claw. 25 seconds is left for grabs. LG all over the objective for now. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what happened to Ban. Cartels did. As he takes him down, and just like that, they're right back on the hill.
Yeah, the side of Infinite Simplicity. You guys are down and down bad, but still manageable. Let's see if they can. 21 seconds are needed by LG. That's something they know. Awaken already rotating for the spawn is going to give the call for Cartels, and that is going to be perfect. So 174, 229 for LG. Awaken already expecting someone to be walking by. That's going to be Washy. Washy frying the health bar off Awaken. Awaken barely surviving that. A nade is going to be thrown. They already know where he's at. The nade is going to be perfect, but does not find the kill though. Washy once again will finally secure that last kill. Two operators are going to be popped by Simplicity, but one having a lot of effect. The upgraded chopper in the hands of Blurr is amazing. This death machine working to perfection, bouncing inside of the hill, securing, spraying, praying not only for the kills but for the control of the inside of the objective. Band also colliding that claw as well. Nothing to be done when there's not only a rain but a full-on tornado, a hurricane of bullets going your way. You just cannot go through those staircases, and that's something that the side of LG just secured to perfection. Verdict: when you got a death machine to the left and the claw to the right, tell me how are you supposed to go through those?
You're supposed to pick your poison. Obviously, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. We saw that right there. Chew them up and spit them out. LG absolutely owning this slums map. It was a hell of a fight, though, for the boys over at Simplicity. Just not enough to even scratch the armor on this team. As a matter of fact, we were ranting and raving about Ban and nVoi off the rip. We neglected Blurr with his mobile sentry gun. 42 and 26. He was crispy with it. Rotation's absolutely on point. The breaks absolutely necessary. Simplicity now on the back burners are getting beat black and blue. I mean, good night though. That slums map is just something different when LG's playing it. It's like they're skating and everything is ice. They just can't be touched.
Just can't be touched. No other way to say it. 1-0 lead in favor of Luminosity. And, well, the beginning was definitely well fought for. In the middle of the game, also, there was another moment for Infinite Simplicity to fight back against LG. But at the end of the day, the victory remains to what we expected, which is a 250 to 183 in favor of the... what is the I completely forgot how do you call second places? There's a word that I'm trying to say.
Silver?
The runner-up? No,
okay.
There was another word, I don't even know, but LG is the team that I was talking about. We know how great they are, and they are showing it in this tournament as well. But for now, that was the end of the first map. Now, they gotta begin thinking about the next map. Verdict: that is once again search and destroy on firing range. What are we to expect here now?
I don't know. That was a brutal hard point. I mean, you saw the kills, the defeat. I mean, look, Tuesday we saw that same exact performance from the side of Simplicity against their opponents in Devious. Their opponents were not Devious today, and we saw exactly the opposite. They didn't win their gunfights. They didn't win their transitions. They put up a hell of a fight. But ultimately, it was LG. They came through and they just ran ish all the way through and through. Right now, we're getting geared up for it. What could be the last game of this series? We'll see if SA can make the most of it, though, and get that game 3. Love to see it off the rip. Washy, though, holding down the back alley. Race to 7. nVoi open up with the first blood. Nobody there for the trade. Oh, gets another one, but it's a hit marker. And here comes the cavalry. They're going to full send it. Kingz says, not today, homie. We are getting this B site. Washy now trying to get the trade himself. Is he using a right tech, homie? What is this loadout? Can I see it? Is this troll or is this a go? Can I get this, can I get the... God, you got hit shots though, Washy.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, right, Dick? I've only seen it a handful of times, and there you go. Okay, finds his first blood with it. Knocks down the last player alive, so 1-0 lead is going to be their way. Look at that distribution of kills, you know? They were like, all right, my turn, your turn, someone else's. Perfect one across the board on the side of LG to secure the first point going their way, and this time around, look at that aggression coming down from a sniper. Wait a second, are they all using sniper bird?
That's what it looks like. No, Yawn's not. Oh, no, not Yawn. We're looking at the flip side. Blurr certainly uses sniper. Washy's using. Everyone's using a sniper. As a matter of fact, Band's got the locus in overdrive.
They all have a sniper.
Yeah, they do. They do. 100%. SA going to be able to get that bomb plant down. Cartels. My God. Able to find one. Doesn't quite know what Blurr is. Not Blurr, but Washy's right behind him. A little bit of movement goes a long way right there. Not a bit of movement could have saved you. You were dead to right. Washy had the lineup. I don't know how that one didn't hit. He's got a 1v2 on his hand. 20 seconds left to go for this hit. Is it over? Are we going to see him, Flint, Simplicity, find a round for themselves? We are. Awaken. Going to be able to put the last shots into Washy. They are all sniping it. You caught it. Very good eye, my friend.
I just find it weird. I mean, obviously, we've seen them all snipe in the past, but at the same time, though, a little bit questionable, even less so when I saw Band dead center of the map and doing it again with his sniper. I don't know, man. You, but like, a little bit questionable at best, but look at that. Blur's gonna find the first blood. Blurr is gonna go for the second taking and maybe a third one. No, King's gonna say no to that and immediately begins planning the bomb, so it's gonna be 3v2. 45 seconds on the clock. Let's see how Kingz... Nope, Kingz cannot defend himself, and neither can Cartels. Oh my God, Emby just went through my screen and took 2 kills like he was absolutely nothing, as if he was just taking candy off a baby's hands. Immediately also defuses that bomb to secure the point. I was not expecting that to be so quick, honestly.
There we go. Wasn't expecting it to be that quick. Surely enough, it's over before it even began. Kingz did a great job of getting the bomb plant down, but when you don't have the player advantage in a 2v3, gotta win your gunnies. None of those were won. Flawless retake there. Payoff round. 2 for 1 we've gone. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. Can we continue the trend? Can we continue the pattern? Look at Band. He doesn't care what he's using. It could be a freaking fork. He will find his way in his opponent's sight and cause havoc. Right now, he is put on the back burners as both of his teammates, Blurr and Washy, have dropped. Awaken gonna get that bomb plant down. Cartel's not making a lot of noise up top. Band, though, he's making a ton of noise. And there it is, the 2-piece. Yawn inside the trailer site. nVoi looking to get the breach. He's not going to be able to get it there, and Cartel's able to collapse. And again, the pattern has been back and forth, and will continue to go back and forth. 2 for 2. 1 for 1, 2 for 2. You guys get the picture. Payoff round, though. Infinite Simplicity, great round indeed to bounce back on.
Bounce back indeed, 2 for 2 now. Want to keep an eye open for Yawn. He's the one carrying the bomb, pushing through mid, totally fearless. Band is gonna secure 2. I was about to question. It's just how is this going on with those snipers on the side of LG? I don't know just yet. Blurr gonna find that kill, and Cartels had no clue the Washy was behind him. Nothing makes sense anymore to me. But what does make sense is the lead in favor of LG at 32 that they have somehow managed to cook for themselves. We're moving on to the last round before flipping spawns, but I don't like these rounds are. I guess it makes sense. Whew, Cartels finds the first blood. It makes sense that we're watching odd strategies, which it's definitely something that we knew was gonna happen. But man, was I not expecting this.
Oh, not expecting that one either. Awaken. Able to find the first there on Band, who was not able to find a kill before he drops. Back alley's compromised. Nobody there, though. And 3 players left standing here. Washy able to pick one of them off, and that's Kingz. Not so much of a presence here after that hardpoint performance. Big transition here for Awaken, though. He needs to go hammer. Oh, good God. Big Titan in front of him shuts him down. Trophy systems drop 2. Blurr is in the vicinity. Let's see if he can find him, though. Slows things down. Oh, my God. Just as crispy as game 1. Blurr is not skipping a beat. And Yawn, 1 kill to his name. Has the bomb in his hand, but that is about it for what he's got going for him. Splitting the map in half. Bakes the nade. Looking for the full-on rotation through the enemy spawn side. Blurr snaking it. Dumpsters them.
Blurr.
End round, in the transition, in the pattern. And we flip sides, 4-2.
It's just wild to me. Wild to me. We're flipping spawns, as you mentioned. Maybe that can help somehow the side of Infinite Simplicity, because they can use as many help as they can get in here. Right now, we do see 6 kills for both Awaken and Cartels, but that's just not been enough for them in here. They're trying to defend now, and there's going to be 1 player inside of the trailer, and that's Awaken. Awaken patiently waiting for someone to walk through mid. So far, not going to be the case. He gets over position. Kingz finds the first blood onto band. Awaken already saw Washy. Did he not see Washy?
Oh
I don't know how Awaken did not see. What happened?
Kingz is frying! Oh, Kingz! You're a monster, homie. I think you dropped your crown. Here it is. Redemption back. He gets the ace, the 4-piece, the lineup. He did not miss a shot, Gil. Not a single shot.
I just got the end. I cannot believe what you witnessed. Did you see the full? That was an ace.
I saw him hit marker Washy, and then I swapped to Washy, and he got absolutely cremated, bro. He's clipping it right now. Should. Absolute demonic performance.
100%.
LG, they're clipping it too. They're reporting you. They're mass reporting you. Ban. Opens up with first blood. Now he's looking for more. Kingz right on the opposite side of that wall, but so is Cartels. And if any of them peek right at this angle, they're certainly going to be filling a Raph with sniper shots. Kingz, though, opening up the trade. Yawn's going to get dropped in return. The player advantage in favor of the boys in blue, LG. Looking for a monster performance, but Kingz still alive. Is able to find one on Washy with the nade shot. Bomb is down along with it. And I am certain, with a minute left to go, Kingz has the upper hand. Why? Oh, you've got to pull the trigger, man. Oh my God, that could have been so epic. Ban. Bringing down the swift justice. The boomstick along with it. 5-3 lead back still. 2 rounds in favor of the boys in blue.
All right, well, 5-3, but, you know, this is not over till it's over. What I do have to question is the breadstick that we get by the hands of Yawn. He's tired of it, and he's trying to break through that curse. See if he can. Oh, if he pushes the right places, see if he does. So far, has not been spotted. Gotta find 1, gotta find the opportunity for 2, begins to reload, but chases to the shorty. The opportunity to make it happen, lands the 3rd, and not gonna be the full one, but my God, what a way to clutch, but nVoi is still alive, gonna find the double kill for himself. This is pretty much anyone's ball, anyone's game, and nothing is written, nothing makes sense, but gotta miss the first shot, gotta go for the second, and lands it, sticks it, gotta go for the ace, misses again, Kingz, and nVoi. Verdict, please explain it to me. How?
I'll tell you how. nVoi's got the heart of a lion and the shot of a professional player. Finessing, the touch, it's elite. He is a different breed. Right now, he does not expect this rap. Kingz has found himself in nVoi's backyard. Bomb is still in the hands of nVoi. He has yet to make a commitment on either side. He is looking to close all odds and ends. King's last known location has no idea. Certainly going to make a decision for this B side. It does look like it's going to stick now. The full-on A wrap, not going to pay off. 200 IQ, going to go for granted. nVoi going to stick the bomb plant now. It's 44 seconds on the clock. Kingz, you race it against time and this man. Oh, nVoi, the reverse ace. It started with the 3-piece from Yawn, and it ends just like that with the flick of 1 shot. nVoi, my God, match point here.
Verdict, this is where reality just completely beats fiction. How are you to ever write something more perfect for nVoi than what we just witnessed? It's impressive, to say the least. It's incredible. Right now, the side of Infinite Simplicity on the brink of. Oh my god, a wallbang for Envy to secure the kill into Cartels. Infinite Simplicity. They managed to pick 3 rounds off of the hands of the opponents, but that's just not going to be enough. Bomb is down, and so are all of the allies of Kingz. 1v4, less than 40 seconds left. The Faith, the Destiny, has already made a call, and that call is for Blurr to secure that last kill, the last point, and the 2-0 victory in favor of Luminosity Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. We had so many clip-worthy moments on this match. It was honestly...
And that whole
out of
Search and
this
Destroy
world.
was
Like,
clip-worthy. It's about as epic as it gets. Man, I thought for sure Yawn peeping inside of the back alley was going to be the hit of a lifetime. Little did he know he left the one player alive who had as much ice as Antarctica in his veins at that moment. nVoi is a very elusive player, highly talented, and should never be left alone. Certainly left alone there in that situation. Man, against 4 backs against the wall. Oh my god, did it with a bit of finesse and movement and absolutely crispy shots. 7-3 win. LG, we called it. This one was the series we expected to be the 2-0. We were just hoping that it would not be true. S8, you have no fear though. This is not where your journey ends. Just a new beginning. You'll be heading down to the Gulag series after this one. Hell of a display of some great gameplay, just not enough to get the job done.
Not enough to get the job done, but it sure was for LG. Congratulations to you, and Verdict, I don't think we've shown the bracket that much today. I don't know if we have it ready, but if we could show it later, it'd be great, you know, before we end
the bracket is pinned. If you guys want to see the bracket, you can actually head to the website. We're not showing the bracket. I can't get a display. If we had a mobile Mayhem like situation,
yeah,
I'm not just gonna show a picture though. Picture's not a good dimension either.
Cool. All right, fair enough. Well, there is that. For now is not the end. Hey, don't go so fast. We're still waiting for the last match of the night. If you're wondering who that is, that's gonna be Zygnus versus Galaxia Gaming. So don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. After a short break, we're back to witness the last match of the night. As I mentioned earlier, Zygnus and Galaxia Gaming in order to get in here. The side of Zygnus had to defeat the side of Upper Echelon, while Galaxia went on to be the winner against Celeste. So here tonight, verdict for the last match of the night. The same way I did it on match 3, I gotta keep it straight. I don't think we're going to a game 3.
I think I have to agree with you. I think you make a very valid point. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the lobby, even with this roster for Zygnus, I think they still take it in a 2-0 fashion. Tetillo, Kimwax, Detri, and Raven. I know we've talked about when Raven's in the mix, this team not necessarily performing up to standard per se. But nVoi not being along for the ride tonight kind of has me a little bit concerned, but not the least bit concerned against Galaxia.
Ooh, also, it's not only that we don't see nVoi, but we are also going to see Reckless on the side of Galaxia. Okay. So for the side of Galaxia, Reckless, Shotzy, Veteran, and Losty. Lethal what? Oh, yeah, Lethal is the one that, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, more than talking about the players, why don't we go ahead and talk about the maps, the best of 3 that we're going to witness between Zygnus and Gaga Gaming.
Gaga Gaming, a little bit of a one-hit wonder, or are we going to see them perform? We'll have to find out. 3 maps displayed on your screen. Standoff, Hardpoint, Raid, Search or Destroy, and Slums Control. I guess Zygnus did not get enough, or I'm sorry, I guess Gaga Gaming did not get enough of Raid on Tuesday. There was 4
Did
times.
they really?
Yeah, that was their pick. Man, they just want to go back to Hollywood so they can be surrounded by their paparazzi.
They just be that kind of person. They just like to be the center of attention, and what better place to be taking pictures than California? You know, it's the place, that's for sure. All right, well, interesting. I don't understand, like, why maybe they are thinking that they are better prepared for it tonight, but I don't know, man. Well, to begin, we go for that hard point on standoff, and that was the map where we almost saw Celeste come back from, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think they got beat like 7-3. That was
did they play hardpoint standoff?
Oh no, they did. That's right. They got beat by what? Was it close?
7 points?
7 points?
I think it was
a close one.
I think it was close.
Yeah, my memory is not as... It's faded right now, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a little past time for remembering.
I mean, personally, having a great day. I usually don't remember what I ate for breakfast, you know, so...
There you go.
It do be like that sometimes.
All right, we're slacking. We're also getting ready to gear up for game number 1. It's about to start. Let's get it on the last game, or last series of the night. Standoff Hardpoint is where this journey will begin, and we shall see who is left standing. Well, both teams are going to be left standing. One's going to be limping, though, as they move on to the loser's bracket. Which teams are going to be? We've already predicted. We said Zygnus is taking this one. Can the side of Gaga Gaming make a miraculous run towards this winner's victory lap? I don't know, bro. To be honest with you, it's got to be a very, very convincing one now. First hit over towards the P1 site. They got it locked and loaded for time being, Gil.
Yeah, locked and loaded indeed right now. Inside of the hill, the last one was their veteran. Shut down Raven. Shut down as well. Reckless now the next one to be inside. Will fight back against Tetillo and gets the better end of this lead by finding a double kill for himself. Now, a nade is going to be thrown, and he patiently waits for someone to walk by. And as soon as he does, he begins to push and barely misses the last shot in there. But he's out of Shotzy is there to help him out. Slayah will secure plenty of kills for himself. Look at him go. A triple kill, no, a 4-piece for himself. Eventually gets knocked, but his satellites still are safe in here. 20 seconds left. Reckless finally is going to be the one that allows the point to be broken apart by the hands of Zygnus, but They're already thinking about the next area. And verdict. Oh, for a second I thought I got kicked out of the game, but I'm still here. All right. So first point is over. That is going to be 27-19. We're moving on to B2. Verdict.
Oh my god, bro, I was muted. Oh, I was about to say, it was looking like a break was going to come through on the back of Tetillo being smooth and swifty with it, but not swifty enough. It is a lockdown in the factory site so far here for the boys over in yellow. It is the side of Gaga Gaming. They are putting their money where their mouth is, and the product for this P3 site, or P2 site, absolutely unhinged onto this this objective. No breaks in sight for the side of Zygnus. 20 seconds left to go. They do have the backside spawns, but hey, we'll pump them and dump them, right? You can have these spawns. We'll get this set up for new as well. Look at this. Raven's going to get all of 11 seconds, and 3 players have already made their way over to top blue.
Let's see what they can do now as they are beginning to rotate onto the next area. The first ones to get there are Veteran alongside with Tetillo, but Tetillo finds the kill. And not only that, he's also going to be popping that TAC 5, ladies and gentlemen. So a bit of extra health in favor of Zygnus. Ooh, a little bit of pre-fire over there is going to allow the side of Zygnus to secure that kill onto Shotzy, which is really, really important as he was using that and that Purifier. Now the one with Annihilator is Veteran, who finds one, goes for 2, but misses those shot against Detri. The point is actually not going to be taken by anyone. Finally, Tetillo breaks through it. He's waiting for someone to walk through the staircase, and he was absolutely right, absolutely correct. And although the side of Galaxia burned plenty of utilities, I wouldn't say that they secured the point as great as they wanted to be, but they're still winning though.
Yo, Veteran, bro, I'm gonna need you to hit more than one shot with him. That bro was struggling. He was fighting demons. I'm talking about 5-6 shots, one body hit. I have never just been in so many shambles. Zygnus, they are okay with that though. They're looking for the benefit of getting this break on a P4 site. Gap has now been bridged. Kimwax gonna get dropped, but he does take down one with him. On the inside of the objective, you've got nobody for the time being. It's Tetillo. Looking to be a thorn in the side yet again. Able to pump one with the shorty. Wait for the cavalry. Here it comes. They're dumping out everything. Detri here with the absolutely Annihilator. Not necessarily going to be able to get any value out of it as the smoke is going to cover his path. But we'll see if he can find anything now with 40 seconds left to go. Zygnus, they got the break relatively early, Gil.
Way earlier than what they would have liked to be the case now. Let's see what they can do. Tetillo's trying to go all the way around through a small. The problem is that he's already been spotted and knocked down. The next one going more straightforward was Raven. Raven trying to fire from the inside. No, taken down. Kimwax also trying to go through the top side of Market. Look at that. He's going to make that jump, and he's going to find the first kill onto Losty, but call is going to be made. There's someone up above, but the control is still within the hands of the side of Galaxia. And ladies and gentlemen, the side of Zygnus, oh, they're not playing bad, but they're definitely struggling. They were hoping for something different to what they're getting. And if you look at the kills verdict, I would say that they're even, which to me is a surprise with the way that Galaxia has been playing.
Hey, look, Zygnus are getting, they're getting slayed out right now. We got one player negative in Reckless on the right-hand side. We got Losty, who's a net neutral now after getting taken out right there. But it has been primarily a big-time objective and slaying going in hand for the side of Gaga Gaming. Right now, they're putting their best foot forward. Raven now trying to bring back his name. Is going to be able to find one, and the break's going to come through here in P1. We got a little bit of a back-and-forth affair. I think the kills still favor the side of Galaxia Gaming, but Zygnus are all over this objective. They don't care how they got to get the job done. Just matter of getting it done. That is the objective.
120 now for Zygnus. 10 seconds left that are going to be freely given to them, but going back into the point 2, they kind of struggled over there, and maybe they are going to do again. I don't know. We're going to find out. Veteran, though, keep an eye open. He's got another Annihilator. I'm interested to see if he can redeem himself about the horrendous usage of it last time he did.
Yikes.
Oh, no. That I'm not going to talk about it.
Caster curse?
Take it on to someone else.
take it on to someone else. Let's just, hey, look, you know, our voices sound lovely. Let's see how these players sound. Break's going to come through here for Zygnus, but can they hold it? They cannot. We're going to go ahead and jump in the side of Galaxia Gaming for our first listen-in.
Secret. Dead. One gas, maybe. One gas, I think.
Yo, secret broken. Secret broken.
Secret now. One's coming main.
Secret main.
Okay. Nice. I'm gonna try to break.
What, two?
Yeah.
One farm, one gas.
Yeah, one gas.
Black man. He's playing, Joe.
I'm playing. He's in contest. Here anyway.
Nice. Bottom blue already. Top blue. Bottom blue.
Hold on. Wait. Veteran, wait.
I can kill him. He did this to me.
Push down.
I got him.
Good shit, veteran. Good shit. I love you. Court. Devi.
Hey, yo, the boys like to have a good time, man. I know they're a vibe. Hey, look, whoever has a soundboard, good for you, my guy. Making the most out of it. Clutch situation. Absolutely beautiful. Losty, that nade did not clear the window, homie. I don't know quite what that was, but nonetheless, the gunny is hot for you tonight, though. Need a little bit of a bounce back and redemption. We're talking about this one being a little bit even. Now it's starting to get a lot of it out of hand. As we see the kills and the slaying start to pick up here in the second half of this one. Zygnus are absolutely cooking right now.
And not only Zygnus specifically, I want to go with Kimwax, my boy. Gonna be the one with the most kills alongside with Veteran so far this game. Using this kill will try to secure the inside of the hill. He's now trying to survive. He kind of fails, like there's someone up, down there, and he was right. Oh my God! Turns around her with a pistol, knocks down, shreds into tiny pieces the life of Reckless. That is only a few extra seconds over there. But not only are those extra seconds, he also prevented the side of Galaxia from gaining any more points. Eventually, he gets knocked down. First there on the side of Market, we're going to get players from Galaxia, but they got to be cautious. They got to be careful because Zygnus are starting to be better oiled in the machine right now. Playing way more smoothly now. Kimwax did it in the past. He's going to do it again. Going to jump all the way up into the second store of this side of Market. Now, no one knows that he's in here.
Oh my God, doesn't need to. Sneaky. Not today, Kimwax. Better luck next time. Right now, 30 seconds left to go. No break coming through the backside. The top, the front door, it is all covered. From the outskirts of Barn. Kimwax, a team, they're trying to get the brute force entry. Raven is absolute. Finally shut down. From the backside, though, it's Tetillo. You have one side of defense or weakness, and it is absolutely exploited. Tetillo's there to always point you out and make sure that he profits from it. Nonetheless, a little bit of scrap time left for grabs. Zygnus have made this one a very interesting one. 2-point deficit rolling into P1. Losty's all over the objective here for the reset for a third time around. This is about as close as it's going to get. Gil, let's go ahead and jump in. Can the boys over at Zygnus make this one theirs, or will we see Galaxia Gaming? We'll have to jump into the comms to find out.
Roto. Uno arriba. Muerto de arriba. Muerto de la caja.
Dos en punto.
Roto.
Se ponen gas.
Entraron roto, güey,
Roto. Tocado, los dos que entraron. Están en la esquina, hay una estatua.
Muertos los dos.
Entra otro más. Tengo medio.
Lo tengo muerto roto. Uno más estatua.
Buena. Voy next. Deli.
Muerto de día que te disparaba.
Buena. Tengo gas.
Tengo taje.
Miren por roto. Guarda el tag, Tetillo, guarda el tag.
Medio.
Venga next. Tac.
Ahí va el tac.
Van grama ellos. Miren grama.
Tengo secret Yawn.
Muerto una buena.
Buena, eso es una kill. Dos. Faltan dos.
Uno, secret. No, está abajo. Está tirando taje.
El basurero verde,
Tengo secret.
arriba, güey, les dije. Arriba.
Secret. Main.
Dos en punto.
And just like a thief in the night, there goes Galaxia Gaming. The break is sticking. 25 seconds left to grab. Gil, you said this one was going to be a 2-0. It's not over with yet, but this is looking like a spicy series. We might be getting to game 3, regardless of the outcome of this one.
2:35. Zygnus, losing control over there. 25 seconds still in here. And verdict, this is going to be complicated. This is going to be close. This is going to be tough. The side of Zygnus are trying to fight from both sides. They're trying to get control over the point. They're also trying to rotate to the next hill. We're going to see Detri trying to control here with a 100-killer drone. Not going to be possible. The other one is Tetillo. Already received a lot of damage. Going to get taken down. That's 2:39. 2:34. The scoreboard is going to be quite close. Detri at a distance will find a kill through the wall with that holder. He's got to make sure that that damage is as heavy as he can, even if he cannot see the opponents. Once again, we're going to see Tetillo from the downstairs. No, going to get taken down. Raven trying to push forward. Dead as well. The next one, Detri trying to push through. Finds one. Tries to find two. 5 seconds left. Through the window. We're going to see Kimwax find. Yeah. Even though they use the board.
Keeping the dream alive, the contest. Veterans there. Raven inserting into the equation. This one's not over. Shotzy through the top rope, shut down. Through the climb up, it's reckless. 2 seconds left. Nobody from Zygnus there. And a game stolen back in the hands of Gaga Gaming. Zygnus not able to close this one out. And we are in shambles right now. What did we just watch? These series have been absolutely epic.
3 points difference? What was that at the end?
Ultimately. Good freaking night, bro.
Dude, we talked about, I mentioned, are we to see any more close matchups of Hardpoint? We've had, 3 tonight? That are less than 20 points apart. He's just insane. 39 kills for Detri to 29 deaths. I think you called it perfectly. The second that Zygnus was ramping up, it was quite obvious, but unfortunately enough for them, it was just not enough. It was not enough to stop the way that Galaxia was playing.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, in hell, we watched this same team on Tuesday lose by a slightly larger margin, but certainly very relatively close to Celeste, right? And Zygnus come through, they had a massive advantage. No, they didn't. They never had a massive advantage. I think the biggest advantage we saw was like 30 or 40 points or so. This was a relatively close game. Off the rip, P2 went in favor of Galaxia. They didn't quite get the rotation over to P3 to connect the dots, but never got out of hand and spiraled out of control for either team. Just a hell of a way in an early rotation over to P3 that ended up paying dividends for the side of Galaxia Gaming. 4v4s are so heavily dependent on those lives staying alive when you make those rotations, and you've got to pinpoint the timing perfectly.
Yeah. Well, that was that 1-0 lead for Galaxia, and now it opens a whole new question. Like, what are we to expect? You said it. They are the ones who picked the Search and Destroy map, and although they struggled like crazy the last time they played, maybe they got something new. It's not the same roster that we saw on Tuesday, so maybe there's gonna be a surprise, question mark.
Hey, that's very, very possible. We'll have to see now, as the Search and Destroy on Raid could be our last map of the night, Gil. We said this wasn't going to be a Game 3 bound. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Hold up. There we go. That's it. We said that we would not be seeing a Game 3. You guaranteed us a 2-0. I said it was going to be Zygnus taking the series. You never made a prediction, did you?
I said 2-0 for Zygnus, I did.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you sly dog. You're about to play me and chat as a fool. We can't have that. Okay.
I also expected that.
Oh, boy. Back to the lobby we go.
Back to the lobby we go, I guess. Honestly, I'm sure. Like, no ping, no party kind of situation.
I don't care what it is. It is a no ping, no mames kind of scenario. Go ahead and spam if you got them, boys.
No ping, no mames. Well, that was game 1-0 victory for the side of... No, I'm just kidding. But, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll go right back into the game. I was unable to leave there.
Yeah, I forgot to leave on my iPad, too. Rip.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm already leaving. I should be ready in a second. There you go. I am clear. Well, an extra seconds for us to wait and speculate what could be coming next, right? Did we see a surprise? Question mark?
Anything can happen. This This is a special event, right? I mean, this is a double elimination, you know, bracket. So we've already like packed in a little bit of buffer for, you know, uncertainties or mistakes or catastrophes. You get a second chance. This is not the end of the line for either of these teams. Zygnus or Galaxia Gaming will be 100% moving on to the winners bracket. Just gonna put them that much closer to some cash, but ultimately, you've got a chance to make a losers round bracket run. It's not, you know, it's not always going to be like that. I appreciate double elimination style brackets. I wish we would rotate towards that in regular season Mobile Mayhems. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yeah, feedback's already been given. It's maybe a possibility for, you know, a seasons down the road, but we won't spoil too much. We'll just drop back into the action. It is all about this series. First to 7 wins it. If it's Galaxia Gaming, they've completed the dream of a 2-0. They have brought their A game in the hard point. Can they do it in the search, though?
Great question. Can they do it once more? They got the opportunity. Let's see if they can make it happen, actually. In here, immediately pushing towards Alpha. The one defending more strongly over there is going to be Detri. Detri hiding behind the head glitch. Will find the first blood and the opportunity to find a couple of more. That's going to be the double for Detri. He already knows that they're in here. Raven is going to secure the next kill, and now Veteran completely on his own. He was just trying to build his own startup off a bar, but Zygnus are going to make it crash and burn on the very first day. 1-0 lead in favor of Zygnus. A clean round for them without losing a member. A huge part of it was the double kill by Detri, but I still got a question again. What was that pick for? I don't know, man. Maybe they saw something that I didn't on the side of Galaxia, you know?
All right, we'll see if they can play it aggressive here on the flip side of things. Raven and Tetillo open up the first bloods. Reckless trying to stay alive. Shotzy able to peel the wings back of one, but he has dropped instantly. These rounds are absolutely flying past us. 20 seconds have passed. Nearly more than half the lobby's already died. And what's left is crumbles here for the side of GG, or Galaxia Gaming, sorry. Gaga Gaming. No goo-goo. We'll see if they can spark something up here now as he has yet to find a kill on board for Reckless. Inside the kitchen he goes. Raven is long gone. Trail has gone cold. Detri on the outskirts. Perfectly lined up shot. Reckless able to get one. Doesn't quite know it, but Raven's right behind him. The COD timing. Oh, he's won! Finds the shots there. Reckless dreams of a clutch. Out the windows.
Out the windows indeed. 2-0 lead for the side of Zygnus. That was a closer round for Gaga, but still not going to be the romance that they were hoping for in here right now. I'm going to be sticking around with Shotzy. Let's see what he can say. He's already waiting for someone to be over there on the bomb, and he was absolutely right. Takes that kill onto Detri. That is going to be a huge hit in here, but let's see if he can manage to pull through with another kill for himself. Right now, looking at the side of money, he saw a weapon, but did not get the opportunity of an actual kill over there. In the meantime, Raven gonna find a knock. Raven gonna find a 2. Raven gonna be knocked down, but the call is gonna be made now. Kimwax is gonna be left alone. Kimwax, the player with the most kills last game, is currently with a donut. Pretty surprising if you were to ask me, but who knows? Right now, 1v2 bomb within the hands of Reckless. Will be planted over on A. So 45 seconds on the clock, and a call for Kimwax to know a general area of where the opponents might be at. So he begins to push through pool, keeping an eye open, left to right. A nade is gonna be thrown. I'm not too sure if they got a trophy system over there. Seems like they don't. So moving was a smart idea for Reckless. They're barely surviving that. He thinks that they may be pushing onto him, but actually they're not at all. Reckless waited for long enough. He was 1 HP for the longest time. Verdict, but still manages to not only survive but to also get the kill and the first point in favor of Galaxia.
First point in favor of Galaxia. You know, with all that time being wasted, it still came down to a 1v2, which was very doable for Kimwax, but bad thing is they left all of their skill in standoff and nothing to show for it here in the raid search for Troy. Donut, Breadstick Club, Detri, yet again first blood. Shotzy has his number now down at pack. Raven trying to create a little bit of chaos before this cross happens. It has happened, and it has been allowed. One shot Shotzy is. He's going to be able to remain alive, and yet again, It is down to Kimwax. Not a kill on their name. Let's see what they can do, though, as this bomb plant goes down. 1v4 here for the ace, for the glory. Will they be on the edge on it, or will they be absolutely right in their face with it? We'll find out now. Bomb is being heavily covered. Look at this, 4 corners. My guy, I haven't played this since grade school. Look at them. They all got an angle to cover. And in the court side, there are no mistakes waiting to happen.
Sides. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, look at this, bro. There's not a single body on the outskirts with 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Time is a factor in these 4. I mean, the crossfire is about to be just absolutely crazy. I don't think it's going to happen, though. At some point, Kimwax is going to have to push. And I think he realizes, hey, they're all 4 in there. I'm not giving them the satisfaction they get me like that. Reckless says, I beg to differ, homie. 2-2. We're tied up.
So it begins. The slow retake of control in favor of Galaxia. Right now, 2 in a row for them will secure the tie first. So they're tied up. Let's see if they can increase that even deeper. And a big part of it has been the collective effort in here now. Reckless, he's the one with 6 kills, so let's see what else he can do. He hears a shot, but his ally is there to help him out. Shotzy once again taking down Detri. He's gonna begin to be his nemesis. Tetillo answers back by eliminating Veteran, but the call is made. There's someone in mid. Reckless trying to be there. Reckless all of a sudden he's gonna be in the middle for 1v3. All of his allies dying pretty much at the same time. He begins to push towards the bomb, and that was the right call. There was only one more enemy, and that was Raven. Got knocked out, which means a 1v2. Verdict. I gotta mention that because I feel like that was a really, really smart move for Reckless to do, because he immediately realized, all right, there's 3 left and 2 are mid. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
So might as well try to go for the 3rd one while he's alone, right? That was a smart move.
Oh, it was a great move. See if it pays off, though. Right now, out into no man land he goes. Thank God Kimwax could not hit a shot in this game to save his life. You got to take down Tetillo, and it is certainly looking more doable, but here comes the push. The hit is on. Kimwax can't get the trade. He does! Woo. And he's graduated to the Breadstick Club, finally, out of the depths of being in that lonely, lonely 0 club. Losty's on the other side of the map. He's like, hey, Verdict, you know, you thought Kimwax was bad. Hold my cup, bro. I still got a donut, and
hit a shot, bro.
you might need some coffee to dunk this one in.
Oh, I was not expecting that. Look at that. They're back with the aggression over towards Alpha. So through the smoke, they're going to find an opening. And Detri, he's like, you know what? Through the smoke, I don't feel too safe. But through the wall, what about that? Finds that kill onto Veteran. Gonna miss a few shots. Could eventually land a double. Not gonna be the case though, but he hears someone slide kicks through it and takes that kill. Losty, get wrecked. You were not ready for what was coming upon your end in here. Reckless is also gonna be knocked down. Only a 1v for Detri. Gonna use his ally Kimwax, who, to Verdict's word, cannot land a shot. So he can actually be the one to take that kill. All right, he got 2 kills. All right, man.
Yeah, there we go. Hey,
whoa.
Whoa. You're right. Okay. He just needed that first one, you know, the pop. And then he just like, oh, look, now we can't get him to stop. He's just finding kills every round. Shotzy's got to do something here. Detri has been a problem and a thorn in the side. Only way this team has found success is when Shotzy has taken down the giant titanateer of Detri. He's had his number for quite a while. Has yet been able to call it for the past few rounds. Reckless opens up with a nade shot there. Bomb's surely going down. Raven, I don't know if you make this commitment or not. It might be the worst decision of this round. It is going to flop Detri now in a 1v3. Bomb's already being hopped. Reckless going to go ahead and solidify that one regardless of that gunfight or not. Detri was no position to pull the trigger and prevent it from happening. 4-3. Gap being bridged, but still lead in favor of the side of Zygnus.
So quickly, Detri got alone. There was not a lot to be done, and we saw that he got killed. Bomb was already being defused, so even if he got that kill, not a lot of opportunity for him to do much more than that. But look at that. Oh, Veteran was trying to be aggressive, but Detri is going to stop him in his tracks. Going to grab the bull by the horns and just throw it. Just body slam him into the ground. In here, Detri is trying to make up for last round. Not going to be possible, though. Gets knocked down, so there's going to be the 2-for-2 trade. Losty and Reckless remain on the side of Galaxia. Zygnus has no idea that they're not close, so they're just being cautious, being careful about picking up the bomb. Now they do so. What the side of Galaxia are about to make is just theirs to know. Losty gonna be going down the side of Laundry. Gonna find the first enemy, a few jump shots in, doing a lot of damage onto Raven. Raven hiding behind a wall is gonna be perfect. Raven finding that kill, but gets executed by Reckless. Now Tetillo has a general idea of where the opponent is at, so he begins to push. CBR in hand. He knows that he's gonna be in this area. Perfect fair glitch for both of them, but it's actually Tetillo the one to take the better end of that fight. 5-3, Zygnus doing it again, a 2-0 lead in their way. We've seen Galaxia trying to overcome this sort of situations, but it's getting more difficult now.
Yeah, it is. Increasingly difficult. Search and Destroy has been Zygnus's. There goes the environmental. The nade shot chucked right to perfection. Losty. You might have graduated out of your donut club and breadstick to a two-piece, but that is where your journey ends for this round. Certainly, there's still plenty of Search and Destroy to go around. Tetillo. He said there are plenty of shots to go around. He wants to make sure the whole lobby can have some fun. Veteran and Shotzy, make it just Shotzy left alone. Is Detri able to take him down? And the absolute devastation here for Shotzy. Able to take down Detri, but he's had his number all night. That is not a feat. Now it's the 1v3. Raven ends this one, and just like that, we are on map point. We might be heading to some control pending this next round, but so far it's been so great here. Even without the contribution from Kimwax, your star from last game, it's certainly not produced here in the Search and Destroy, other than a bomb plan. Team has still managed to pick up the slack for him.
Exactly, I was about to mention just that maybe Kimwax not having the greatest time in here, but as long as your team are helping you out, that'll be more than enough. Oh, there's Kimwax, gotta find one. Tetillo pushing for more. He's how got knocked down. Goes to take control with the bomb and immediately goes to Planet. 3v3 trying to defend. Detri gonna find a kill. Gotta be cautious, gotta be careful. No, the defense is there. Tetillo stop the plan. Lost it, trying to push forward, but Tetillo with a head glitch manages to survive and take that kill. We increased the number from game 3 from 1 to 2. We're moving on to control. GG well played. I don't know, like, I'm still scratching my head, like, trying to figure out why. Verdict, please tell me why we got Raid to be picked again by Galaxia, man.
I'll tell you why.
Okay. Tell me why.
Because I have, whoa.
I'm sorry.
They are nothing but heartbreaks. That's why. Alright? They made a mistake. And that was choosing Raid, Search and Destroy. Good night. 10 kills on board for Raven. Didn't necessarily have the best hardpoint performance, but a redemption tour nonetheless. Not on board. A piece for Tetillo and Detri. Shotzy, gotta find a way to take down Detri earlier in the rounds. He is an absolute menace all around LA. 11 kills on board for Reckless. He came through and had a party, but not a lot of contribution from the bottom side of the screen. 3-piece from both Losty and Veteran. We're getting geared up. This is the last series of the night, and Gil, guess what? It's gone the distance. It's not over with yet. We're heading to control. It is certainly about to run through as we are getting our passports ready. We're heading down to Panama for a little bit of slums action. Thoughts? Who is going to have the advantage? I was taking a look at it based off the map selection. I think that was Zygnus' choice, so that means Galaxia Gaming have an opportunity for a defense off the rip.
Ooh. Yeah. Although we don't see them taking the map they picked, they do pick the side for the control. That's really, really important. Okay, so they didn't make it happen on the S&D. On control, it is on slums. Like, it is just, I cannot get enough surprises in the single day verdict. Like, we started all the way from day 1, pure chaos, pure control, a lot of new stuff happening in here. Although you can expect certain results, but the way that we actually get to the final score has been just so unpredictable. It is amazing. And now moving on to this game of slums, I also want to ask you all what you think. Maybe if you are a Zygnus fan, you're gonna be like, yeah, they're gonna take it, but you gotta take in consideration it is the side of Galaxia, those who will be on the defensive for the most part, right? For the first round, at least to begin with, which is going to be really, really important.
There we go. Well, this series has left us speechless. We'll see if it can deliver here in game number 3. Control. Zygnus, it's your day. This is your map pick. Make the most of it. If you are Galaxia Gaming, you've got to bank on your positives. Your positives is you have the biggest advantage being on the defending side off the rip. Let's see how this one unravels now. Goal of the game. Capture the 2 objectives before the time expires or kill your opponents 30 times. Let's see how the rounds start now as the game has ensued. Attacking strats coming through. It's a B side hit. 3 players. Bum rushing through onto the blue side of things. Tetillo, he has broken the threshold. And he is out for blood and vengeance. Able to get 1, but is shut down. The wall bangs are there. 2 for 2 trades, but it's a tick of progress to solidify a little bit of success here early on for the side of Zygnus.
Sir, indeed. Look at that. A lot of pressure coming down from Detri, who finds the double in the side of blue. The second tick is going to come through. Detri still alive, just patiently waiting for the next victim. There's going to be the one. He already saw him, missed the first shot, but he's not going to miss the second one there onto Veteran. Now another player pushing, and with a no-scope, he's going to take that kill onto Shotzy, the hunter-killer drone. Gonna be thrown out of his hands. Picks up that CVR from the ground, and they're gonna be pushing all collectively at the same time. The Red Missile gonna be popped by the hands of Detri. That's not gonna be a kill somehow, but they are still pushing forward. Kimwax with his own 3rd kill already onto enemy spawn, gets spotted by Losty, and he's gonna be executed, but the call is made for Detri to continue moving forward, but finally will be stopped. The lives, pardon me, are gonna be really, really close, but it's still not gonna be easy for Zygnus to attempt to still go forward.
Oh, Losty putting in God's work right now. He is gonna get shut down finally. It's Tetillo able to find a way to end his rate of terror. Reckless inside of blue. Not sure how he got there, but it is not about the result. It's about how, well, I guess it is about the result. It isn't about how you got there. So the result is you died. Yeah, I hope he learns his lesson right there. His lives are pretty valuable here. Right now they're coming to a limited amount. 15 for the defense and 18 for the attack now as things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. 3 bodies in the feed. 2 of them are side of Galaxia Gaming, and Raven looking for a little bit of map control. Can't quite get it. Detri has opted to drop the sniper now. A little bit more practical. He's got the Holger looking for the wall bangs. Inside the mechanic shop, there is 1 player. On the outskirts, there are 2. 1 on the outside of the wall, and then 1 in Veteran who is absolutely just dumpstered by the grenade. And the hit is on. Here it comes. 2 players there. Reckless shutting down. Not Reckless. Losty. Sorry. And Galaxia Gaming, they are holding the line here in the defense.
Doing as best they can, but still, small gap in between them. Tetillo realizes that there's someone over there on breaks, but Reckless, oh my god. Using that wall to perfection, gets himself a triple kill. Now finally gonna be stopped by Raven, but probably is definitely gonna be the time now for Zygnus. They're all pushing at the same time. The one defending there is Veteran. Took a kill, but took a hit as well. Losty could not do much over there. The one defending now is gonna be Shotzy alongside with Reckless. Shotzy waiting on the lower side of the band, finds one, turns around. He's ally gonna help him out, and this is exactly what I meant. Not enough time, even with the lives left. Zygnus will lose the first round. The side of Galaxia picks up the first point.
There we go. Monster of a performance here in the first round. Fence goes hammer. Ultimately, they hold the line, and Zygnus not able to get a single tick of progress on A. That doesn't matter in the long grand scheme of things, obviously. COD Mobile, we play a little bit more predetermined, and that 5th round is guaranteed to the team who started off on the defense. If we do go 5, we will be having the side of Galaxia Gaming hold the line for another try. They got to make it through these first 4 to begin with. This is payoff round here. Kimwax opens up 1's drop there. 2 for 3. Make it 1 for 3. And back to the drawing boards we see. Detri holding this backside of the B site. He is not missing. Woo! Practical or not, these snipes are absolutely electrifying. And into the spawns we go. They are all the way up in it, man. Look, Raven's got the claw. These boys are about to put on a clinic. And the spawns are absolutely locked down. Veteran able to find 1. I don't know how he got the kill there. That player had a claw, and through the smoke, he's going to be able to collect another. But what does it mean, though?
Fire.
Hey, pure fire. Dang, that's tough.
Oh,
here comes Veteran.
That could have been worse.
Oh, Veteran, homie. You lost that one full, didn't you? Yeah, you lost it.
Gotta hurt, he's gotta hurt. Tetillo even through the walls. My boy can smell the blood of the victims that he sees on the near future. Raven in the meantime took a double. Tetillo got killed as well. Okay, so 21-16. The defensive round for Zygnus. Not going bad, but still a little bit of wheeling room on the side of Galaxia to attempt to make it happen. Right now, their shots are trying to push forward, gonna find a double kill onto Kimwax and Raven, but as soon as he try to go for the objective, he's gonna be spotted by Tetillo. The only one inside the objective is gonna be Reckless. The TAC 5 is gonna be popped by Losty, so a bit of, I was gonna say secureness, but Detri through the wall with a TAC 5 finds a headshot to the opponent, so there's no more control on the inside of blue until we see Veteran finding himself inside, but a heavy kill lead in favor of Zygnus will make it super difficult to the side of Galaxia to actually make it happen. Detri, I gotta say, he didn't do bad last round, but on this one, alongside with Tetillo, they're frying, man.
Yeah, they're cooking, man. They are cooking with grease, homie. They are not letting up. Right now, it's a big defending round. 8 life advantage, make it 9. He is not missing. Galaxia, look at Shotzy. He's trying to go for the unorthodox method. He's going to have to stand up for this one, though. Round of applause. Oh, absolutely not. Detri, the encore. The performance is absolutely uncanny. Cannot be shut down. Veteran, don't do it, homie. Okay, finally able to shut him down. So, menace he has been. Now he will continue to go on because respawns are not limited for his team. He's got 13 left. On the flip side of things, you're down to 2, homie. And you have not found a bit of map control all around long. Reckless, it's all on you. Half health, able to find 1, make it 2. Okay, dancing around. It is on a 2 combo. Does have a gravity vortex. Can cause things to shake up, but literally him and only him. 10 seconds left to go. Is going to have to hop into the objective at some point. Now it is time better than ever. Tetillo finally able to shut him down now. As we get geared up for our 3rd round, you know what that means, Gil. We are going to go ahead and get geared up for listen-ins. We're going to jump in. You guessed right. Buena. Muy buena. We're going to go ahead and jump in with the side of Zygnus and see how they sound here for this opening round.
El coffee, no va a holdear conector ahora. No va a holdear. Bricks. Van bricks. Dos en bricks mismo.
Entró por mí.
Pero, ¿por qué no entraron, güey?
¡Oh, Puri!
Ah, ya está.
Puri salió. No sé, güey, las armas se quedaron atrás.
Pues yo entré. Fue para P1 Puri. Buena.
Muerto Puri,
Larga Reckless.
Estoy en tiro, Raven.
Está en larga, café, colgando.
1, 2, 3. Mira P1. Raven, close, P1. Entra ya.
Tocado 2 P1 tocado. No les entran al balazo. Está en amarillo, close, a la derecha.
Herida amarillo. Va para larga Hunter Killer.
No tocó amarillo.
Wey, pues uno ve, 2B.
Aguanta Raven.
Tocado blue a la derecha.
Está a la izquierda uno.
Conector. Se fue para militar.
3 picks.
Uno P1, entra blue.
En iglesia.
Tocaba el de blue.
Vamos juntos. Tranqui.
Oh, the endeavors of finding an attack round win. One must do it here if you're Zygnus. You want to win this one, you have to find at least 1 round of attack side to close this one out. If you're Galaxia Gaming, you are banking on the downfalls of your opponent. 11 seconds left to go, 13 lives. Still pretty close in that matter, but time is certainly of the essence.
Alright, well, 18-12, and we're gonna have a similar situation to the first round where Zygnus seemingly losing control over the time department. They're once again popping inside of Bravo of blue, but not for long after. The only one close to this area is gonna be Raven trying to get inside, but there's not enough time. Finds the kill, gets himself through, but as soon as he gets taken down, there's no more chances for Zygnus. 2-1 lead and a match point round in favor of the players over on Galaxia Gaming. Birdie, could this be the upset that you were talking about earlier? You did mention that maybe, not the upset, but the surprise that you were talking about earlier.
This is the team that came runner-up to Mobile Mayhem this season in North America, winter 2023. This is the team that we present here in the 4v4. Obviously, it's a little differently, considering this is a rather unorthodox event, a little bit more constructed towards favoring what could be a thing of the future. Right now, it's one round needed here for the boys over in Galaxia Gaming to shut it down. Zygnus hanging on by a thread. 3 lives down for the price of 3, make it 4. The defense have held the line for the time being, but look at where Veteran's at. He's made his way all the way on in the map present, and pressure certainly being felt by Zygnus. Raven's now starting to focus him. Able to deal the pressure with Kimwax there to collapse on it. And surely enough, no bad deed left undone. We're going to get geared up for it. This could be it. They could close it out here with 1 strike of an attacking round win. Let's go ahead and tune in to find out. Galaxia Gaming, second time, listen in.
He's on our side of the brick.
Yo, jump up, bro.
Oh, we're pushing cafe. Stuck him. Where do you go? He went back to the bricks, man. Not great.
I got him. This 20. This 20. I got one.
Yo, should I use my Annie? Or not?
No. One's grave or something.
One grace, yeah, grace.
Yeah,
grave. Next to you.
Oh,
to the right.
Grace there.
One to
the right. Right there.
One on B.
No, he's literally outside of blue.
I have armor.
P1. Yo, dude, we can't give up P1. We cannot give up P1.
I have armor.
Look at lives, 18.
They flashing me there. I'm dead. They're pushing me armor. Yeah, pushing armor. Dude.
Save up.
Oh my god, Tetillo fucking sucks, dude. Oh my god, please just end
it. One big side. Big side.
One mid. One outside of jump. Hummer. One.
Ooh, Shotzy spitting words that are worth fighting over. I will not have that kind of Tetillo slander in my games. Shotzy gets dumpstered, sitting on 21. Nonetheless, it is going to be another round of control. We will see. Nobody there on the any point. Zygnus might have an opportunity to strike back and make things even. And we're going to see if they can do so. Gil, I had to hop out of there as soon as I heard the Tetillo slander. I was like, Shotzy, not you, my guy, not you.
Yeah, but as we heard, seemingly they were not really aiming to win that round, right? Like, they were like, you know what, let's just save up whatever we can. We know we got the defensive round on the 5th one, so might as well just take also the extra step with the utilities. And oof, look at that, Detri is going to shut down quite a few of those utilities. They popped 2 operators verdict, and Detri alone took those down pretty much at the same time. Changing this a little bit of a pace now. The lives are quite close, but the objective is really well taken by the side of Zygnus right now. Detri turns around, finds another kill. This dude, when he's on, let me tell you about the 28 kills. It's gonna be the one and only with the most kills so far in here, but slowly being followed by Tetillo, who just now pops the TAC 5 Fred missile. Gonna be used, information gonna be taken. Someone in the side of connector knocked down by the hands of Detri, who's also with the Annihilator. That's exactly what is taken out for a ride. He knows that they may be on the side of Fountain, takes that kill onto Losty. They are gonna be spawning in this area, and he's ready for it. Few jump shots, not gonna spot anyone just yet. Missed that shot, waits for the next opponent. He is almost certain that there's someone hiding in here, and he's absolutely correct. Begins to push forward, runs out of time, still manages to find the kill.
Look at the journey.
Around.
The spawns, they're on their head right now. He's got a little bit of control, but the laundry site's still relatively close to the objective. And look at this, all of this for nothing. They're back to the spawns, right back to square one. Veteran was asked if he should pop his Annihilator or not last round. They said no. I felt like there was a little bit of uncertainty when answering that right now. We'll see if it pays off. Shotzy going hammer there for the 3-piece. Shuts him down, and the cross is absolutely covered. Only 1 in the feed. Didn't need to miss a few. Just needed to waste a little bit of time. And control is now in favor of the defense, who has all of the map control they need. Shotzy is peeked up for a little bit more. Let's see if he can find some bodies there. This might be it. Zygnus have time for maybe 2 or 3 hits, but those bodies, they are dropping and they are hitting the floor relatively quick.
That 1 kill lead. Veteran gets a call. Someone might be on the side of connector, but he's like, no, my game sense. My spidey senses are tingling. They are going to be behind him. He's absolutely right. Takes that kill onto Tetillo. He's waiting for the next one. Keep an eye open for Kimwax. Kimwax onto enemy spawn. Waiting to make it happen. The 100-killer drone not going to connect onto anybody. Kimwax still pushing forward, trying to get into mechanic.
There it goes.
He's going to be able to do it with a pure fire. Takes the kill. Manages to survive with it. That is going to be only 4 lives left on both sides as Tetillo takes that one down. Raven with the next kill. The side of Zygnus are trying to make it happen. Here, Kimwax knocked down. No.
Defense is standing on the line. Raven. Detri the last two. Detri with 34. Can he make it more? No. It is Raven. 1v3. It ain't happening. Losty wins the last gunfight, ladies and gentlemen. Zygnus are heading to the lower bracket. Galaxia Gaming coming through with an upset for the night. And they have certainly earned their way to the winners finals, where they'll square off against Luminosity Gaming on next Tuesday. Holy hell. That was too close to call. I'm going to be honest with you, Galaxia. You almost sold that one, bro. But you didn't. That's the most important. Almost doesn't count. We got to remember that one. 31 and 29 for Losty. Man had 15 assists. He had to have had like 5,000 damage or something. Might have to go back and rewatch it later on. At least. Man was pushing it. Detri, though, 34. I mean, he was cooking, bro. He was cooking in the hardpoint. He was slaughtering in the search and destroy. And he was absolutely griddling them. Beaming them there. If it wasn't with the Holger, it was certainly with the sniper. My guy can do it on both fronts. Go Mania. Doesn't matter, though. Galaxia Gaming win by default. Nope, they earned their win. But it was certainly just on the backs of being on the defense that 5th round. That is all I will say.
Yeah. It took them really all their efforts to earn that dub, and they get it. They send Zygnus, one of the best teams on LATAM, down to the lower bracket. Remember, they're not out quite yet, and they will be facing on the next date. We get the 4-now verdict. I loved day 1, but day 2, man, of this tournament was even better. I cannot believe it was better, honestly.
It was better.
It's
if
incredible.
you missed it, you just have to go back and rewatch it. I'll give you a little snapshot. Celeste bite the dust. The upper echelon with a 2-0 win. Upper echelon move on. Celeste out. Truly. Devious. They go to distance, but it is Truly who stand tall and will be continuing on to square off against somebody. I'm not sure who. I'll take a look at the brackets here in a moment just to give everybody kind of an update. But Devious are out of the equation. Truly moving on. Simplicity loses Luminosity. That's quite all right. They'll have a redemption tour and loses bracket, as well as Zygnus and that epic 2-1 win. Galaxia Gaming able to hang on by thread. All right, so what games will we see on Tuesday, chat? I'll go ahead and let you know. Infinite Simplicity and Upper E, first matchup. Or, I don't know if we're going to flip it. It could be Zygnus.
No, that's the
Truly.
first one. That's the first one.
Okay, so that's the first one. And then we got Zygnus and Truly, followed up by a best of 5 with Galaxia Gaming and Luminosity Gaming. You thought today was a banger. Surely, day number 3 is going to be just as good, right?
Absolutely. Like this tournament, man, is setting a high bar for the next ones that we eventually may have for this kind of format. You know, like the bar is getting really high, honestly.
Okay, bar's been set. We are starting to be entertained, chat. 4v4s, is it the thing of the future, or is it just another event? I think this might be something. We might be onto something. We might be cooking over here. Let us cook. So then, we're going to go ahead and have a great weekend. We're going to call it a wraps here. It is 10:19 Central Time, 11:19 Eastern. So if you enjoyed the stream, be sure to join us back on Tuesday. We will be showing day number 3 in the matches that we were just talking about. Gil, it was a pleasure, bro. These have been absolutely banger matchups so far. I can't wait to do it all again on Tuesday.
It's been a pleasure indeed. And if you want to see us, and more specifically me, fangirling about this format in the future, make sure that you are already following Verdict and also Mobile Mayhem on all their socials, because they are going to be posting about it on Twitter, on Instagram. Make sure that you drop a follow over there. And, well, have a good night. That's all I got to say for now for myself, Verdict.
All right, we'll catch you next time. Laters, everybody. Have a good night.